Way. All right. I never have any faith in how the live system works, so I'm gonna just wait and see if it's actually working. Can I get a hello in chat or something like that? I just spoke to chat. That's unusual. Crazy. Oh, I have ads now. I've never streamed with ads before. I wonder how that works. I'm going to put an announcement in saying I'm playing. Do I do an at everyone? I meant to do an at Kilesti. Is that cheeky? Kilesti? It's not really about Kilesti, is it? It's about Hytale. Hey, it's working, and people are here. Hello, people. Welcome to the stream. I'll just put a message out saying, live now. Come and join with another link because people need to see what they're actually joining, I guess. Hooray. Nice. Okay. Right, without further ado, let's do it. Hooray. To be honest with you, my knowledge of this game is like nothing right now. I know nothing about this game at all. I remember when it was having development issues, and my mindset was genuinely like, oh, so Hytale isn't happening. Okay, it was a good run, but it's here, and apparently it's really good. So I'm excited to try it. First thing I'm going to do is change my settings because I am one of those dads who loves to change the settings on the TV. You know, field of view 90, definitely. Camera shoulder. I like the idea of playing on my camera, playing with an over-the-shoulder camera. So I like that. I don't think this is relevant yet. Block placement preview multi-part. Oh, there's multi-part blocks. Okay, that's cool. Apparently, it's giving a very modded Minecraft feel. So I don't know. I'm excited to see that. I already got from people in the Discord that you can get mods for this game, and they're world-specific, which is a great way of doing things, I think. Do I just leave all this stuff for now? I think I'm just going to leave all this stuff for now. Graphics preset. High. Epic. Why not? Oh, 768 view distance? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. I've already killed the music because we're not having music. Sorry, guys. This all looks fine. I think we're just good to go. I'm going to change my avatar. I already had a quick peek at this the other day, and I didn't really know what to expect. But the avatar creator reminds me a lot of Bedrock Edition, like Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So I'm excited to see how many options there are. Are you guys chill with me just like making my avatar for ages? Because I will get into this. I love an avatar creator. There we go. I watched for it. Yeah, man. Watch the stream. I'm gonna play. Like I said, I know nothing about this game. So if you want like a very blind experience, then that'd be pretty sick. The settings do seem to be somewhat similar, but maybe more in depth. What do I want to go for? I kind of want to have long hair because I'm trying to grow my hair right now, and I want my avatar to reflect what I want it to eventually look like. You know. I'm not sure though. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm undecided. I will take a while here. I'll try and read chat as much as I can. So we'll see. I might also edit this into a highlights video after we finish, but I don't know. See how it goes. This is like the most viewers on a stream I've ever had, so I'm pretty chuffed with that, really. What about that? A bit longer. Yeah, that'll do. Why not? What hair color are we going to have? Like a dark brown? Like that? That's kind of dark brown. Bit red. Yeah. I like how all the previews update as well. That's pretty cool. Is this eyebrows? It is eyebrows. Okay. Can I zoom in on the face? I feel like being able to zoom in on the face would be really ideal at this point, but it's not a big deal. Thick eyebrows. Was there even an option to be bald? Was there a no hair? There's a no hair. Look at that. I'm just going to be bald. I'm going to do that for editing the face, just so I can see what I'm doing, and then I'll put the hair back. Yeah? Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Which hair was it? I've already forgotten. I think it was like that one. Yes, it was. Eyes. Okay, we have big eyes, regular eyes, or very big eyes. I think those are like vertical slit eyes, kind of. And then square eyes. I'm just going to go with the default ones for that. Beard. Do I want a beard? Potentially. Maybe like... Yeah, I think that one. It's just a simple beard. There's a lot of messages, oh my god. Reminds me of Terraria. I haven't actually played... I have played Terraria. I've played like 4 hours of Terraria, but that was years ago. I don't remember any of it. I might very well make a bunch of changes to this character yet, so we could be here a while. Do I want to have a hat? He's the king. Oh, that's neat. I don't like how the ears stick through the headphones. That's quite funny to me. Dude, you're wearing those headphones wrong, you know? Like maybe make the ears flip backwards if I'm wearing headphones, you know? We could have a bit of a Valheim experience there. I don't mind that. That's kind of nice. Although I think I'm just going to go with no hat, actually, for this guy. Do I want glasses? Oh my god. He's got a little plant. What is that? Is that like... Is it just a plaster? He's got a plaster on his face. Oh my god, can I have just like shades? No. Yes. So you can colour these. What? It's changing the colour of the glasses themselves. It's nice that you can see the previews over here on the left as well. Beag glasses, which only have one colour. Do they have different colour selections? Not all of them. Some of them do. Interesting. I'm just going to go with no glasses. That's fine. Ears, or more so ear adornments, I guess. Which you can't really see because he's got long hair. I do kind of like those, though. Can I have them in silver? I can. Might have those. Might have those. Can't see that one. Can't see that one. And it's just an acorn. It's just straight up an acorn. Oh, I like that. I'm going to go with these. I'm going to make these silver. Ear side? Oh, you can have them on... You can have them be asymmetric. They're already asymmetric. I like asymmetry. So right side or left side? That's a really important decision. I'm trying to think what I would have. You know, I think I'm going to go on the right side. We'll have some little earrings there. There's so many messages. Fuck. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. Hytale, Jesus, I'm crying. Yeah. So someone sent a meme to Discord before, and it was like, that guy's cake is better than mine. Why don't you just think, I'll have both cakes, you know? I'm not going to become a Hytale YouTuber. I'm just trying it. We haven't even got in game yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Stature? Underwear? Will this preview my underwear? No, I just can't see it. I have no idea what the underwear is. Should we just go like that? I don't know. Can I like... Oh, there's clothing. I didn't even think about the clothing. We're going to be there for a while. I thought it was a pair of safety scissors. If you could make it yellow, that would be quite fun. Wait, where is it? Accessories. There was where was the accessories? There was like a plant. It is here. Plant? Plant. There we go. Yeah, if you can make that yellow, safety scissors. That'd be quite fun. We're not doing that. I do find it really interesting that they give you the opportunity to pick what underwear you want, but it doesn't remove the clothes to preview it. Like maybe there could be some changes made to the avatar creation where it allows you to focus more on what you're currently editing. So if you're editing features of the head, zoom in on the head. And if you're editing the underwear, remove the clothes, you know, so you can actually see what it is you're changing. But this is the first ever release version of this game, right? So, I mean, what can we expect, really? Body characteristics. I don't see a difference between... Is it skin color? It's skin color, right, okay. And we have muscular and default. It just changes, like, the texture on the arms slightly. Makes them a bit more defined. And also changes the pinky finger as well for some reason. I'm gonna go with that one. It's got more definition. I'm quite a pale motherfucker, so I might just go with like I don't know, something like that, or just yellow. Can I just be blue? I can just be blue. That's interesting. Could be lilac. I'm gonna be boring and just go with like the default skin color. I think that'll probably be fine. This is the face. I really don't see much difference between any of these. Oh, it's like eye shape. Okay, almond eyes. Neutral, wizened or wizened. I don't know what that means. Neutral aged. Neutral scarred. Oh, he's got a scar on his eye. That's kind of cool. Neutral. I think it's just like tiny definitions on the face. Yeah, freckles, sunken cheeks, tired eyes. In chat. Keep it PG, man. Oh, sorry. I will try. I do swear like a sailor, so I'm going to be worse for catching that when I'm streaming. I'm good for it with videos. I can just get rid of it, but, you know. Yeah, a lower resolution texture pack would probably be really good. I mean, it's going to happen, right? Someone's going to just make, like, Minecraft in Hytale resource pack, so it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to go with the tired eyes. Let's see the mouth. I can have neutral. Oh, wait, makeup or thin mouth. I'm just going to go with the neutral one. That's fine. Ears. Oh, so I can change the ears. Okay, so we're going to have like regular ears or elf ears or big elf ears or droopy elf ears. I do like the elf ears. I'm gonna stick with those. I actually like those quite a bit. Okay, now for clothing. Right. Wait, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot of stuff here. So we've got undertop, overtop, and gloves, and then we have pants, overpants, shoes, and we also have capes. I'm not going to have a cape. I'm not a fan of capes in games. If you couldn't tell from my Minecraft videos, I never have a cape in Minecraft, so I'm not going to do that here either. So I'm going to actually just remove all of the clothing items so we can just go from the start. So there we go. Those are the underwear we picked before. I wonder if it's going to be like when you die, you lose your clothing and you have to go retrieve it, and you'd have like a moment of actually looking like this in the game. Kind of like how Valheim does it. I feel like that would be... I mean, it would make sense as to why we even can look like this. I like this. Make it brown. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. What other options are there? I mean, there's like a jumper. Dress shirt. Me going to a wedding. We have, what is that called? Long-sleeved tunic. I quite like this one. Just a simple tunic. It's good. Orange or brown or black. I think I'm going to go with brown. I kind of like the way that's looking. Overtop. What is this? Oh, so this goes on top of whatever's... Yeah, I mean, overtop. That makes sense, right? My phone's making sounds. I'm gonna ignore it. Could you hear my phone ringer on stream? I don't know how loud it is. I might go flip it over. Anyway, that I like. That I really like, actually. Just belts. Have them be lighter or even a different color. That contrasts too much. I think we would just go with the default option if it was going to be that one. Yeah, I agree with you on that one with the freckles. I do. Because it would be good if with those features, it was more of like a toggle for each one and not just a pick between 15 different options, you know? If you could just toggle each individual option, that would be kind of cool. Gold trim jacket. That's fancy. I have a long cardigan. That's just, what is that? A khaki shirt? A daredevil jacket? That's pretty sweet. I do kind of like that, but it doesn't fit with the undergarment. I think I'm going to go with this because it fits with the undergarment. It's like, I want to go for like a, I don't know how best to describe it. The kind of, you'll see the appearance I go for, I guess. There's just a scarf. The long tunic could look really good, especially in the right color. Ooh. Oh. I kind of like that. Can I have like multiple outfits that I can switch between? Put away the feet. Okay. I'll get in some shoes real quick. There we go. Just get them on. Just, you know, to cover them up. Cover the toes. Wait, is that Slightly larger than his feet. I was wondering if they were like reducing the size of the foot model to accommodate. Santa's boots? Well, they got to be red, don't they? There we go. Okay, so yeah, overgarment, right. So it's looking like I want to go with something like this in green or something like this in like a dull grey. Those are the options. What do we think? You want the green? I'm seeing green in chat. Doesn't even have that many. Yeah, there's a lot of options to be fair. So a little bit of purple and gold would be lovely. Yeah. Oh, the gold would be great on this. Wait, so purple and gold. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Purple and gold together is pretty good. I do like that. I'm seeing multiple greens, so I'm gonna go with green. I prefer the darker one as well. Yeah, that'll do. What about gloves? Okay. I think we already know what I'm going to go for gloves. It's going to be fingerless gloves. It's got to be fingerless gloves. What options do we have? Basic gloves. Those are just straight up boxing gloves. That's interesting. Just be a boxer. I like the braces, actually. I really like the braces. Those are pretty nice. Like a dull silver one as well. That's good, actually. That's definitely a contender. Definitely a contender. We have mining gloves. Those are actually pretty nice looking. Oh, those might actually be more appropriate. Just metal bracelets. Or the bracelet had just more detail on it. Multiple metal bracelets, which you can have in any color. Those are quite chunky, and I'm not a huge fan of the diagonal overlap there. What else do we have? Runic shackles. That would be cool for like a mage character. I don't know if you can be a mage in this game. I have no idea. We have catacomb crawler's gloves. They're pretty nice. Daisy bracer. And Savannah long gloves. Oh yeah, I only got the early access standard edition. There's like 3 different editions you can buy right now. Or 3 different editions you can buy right now for my German friends. And yeah, so you get like different outfits based on which version you get. I have no idea if I'm going to play this game, so I only went with the standard version, which I think is fair. So we're between leather mittens, which only actually change the color of that part, or the braces in grey. I like that. I'm liking the braces. I think we're going to go with that. Green makes him look like a Christmas elf. He does look a bit like a Christmas elf right now. We'll get to the feet, okay? People told me to put the feet away, so now he's wearing Santa's shoes, which I thought was quite funny. Yeah, he's a bit of an elf, I guess. The catacomb gloves do look good. Yeah, they do look really good, but they just completely hide the undergarment, which I do want to still be in there. A little bit of brown underneath the green looks pretty good. I think I'm going to go with the silver braces. I'm going to do that. And yes, you can upgrade later, which I would consider doing if I was playing more of the game. But I don't know yet. So we have overpants, pants, and shoes. Okay. Just leggings, which need to be brown. Although I don't see a brown option. That's interesting. No brown, just like a very dark blue. Maybe not. Rotten shorts? No. Slim shorts. Is there a brown? If there's a brown, I'm going to go with it, but I'm not seeing a brown. Simple skirt. That does not look good. It's like clipping straight through the tunic. Maybe you could make it work somehow, but I'm not going to. Denim. Desert dress. It comes in brown. Oh, we can see which things can be brown. Okay. None of the, like, just regular pants, unfortunately. Colored khaki pants. Those might be okay if I can get a decent color for them, but everything's so bright. All of the leg options are so bright. There we go. That's going to do it. It's going to be the rolled Bermuda. That's kind of the appearance I was looking for. Just a simple extra brown. I wish it could be the same shade of brown as what I've got on the arms there, but it looks all right, I guess. $32-bit pack for the game you see on Twitter. That's interesting. I kind of expected it to happen, really. Like, you know, lower resolution resource packs, I mean. it's bound to happen, you know. Maybe even having these be like a dull grey colour would actually be good. Although it's making me want to change the colour of that now. Maybe we can. Black is a bit too dark though, isn't it? That's too blue. Give me a colour wheel. A colour wheel would be really nice. No. I find the clothing options in this game really, really interesting so far because they have all these different options, but a lot of them look very like modern. Like they don't fit the vibe of what I would expect the game to be. So I'm interested to see if the content reflects that, because I figure it probably will. I think I'm just going to end up going with those, to be honest. You can scroll down? Okay. At least we know. At least we know. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. We're gonna gloss over that like it didn't happen. All right. Oh my! I've been scrolling down on these menus, haven't I? Have I not? Have I not been scrolling down? I've not been scrolling down. Oh, anyway. Maybe there are some other options I can go with. I like that one. But it's kind of the same. It's just... I mean, we've already picked the green thing over top, right? What other options do we have in here now? There's so many. There's so many options. Look at that. I don't even want to read chat right now. I have been scrolling down sometimes, right? Thank you, I have. About that. That's kind of cool. Shows off the brown more, which I'm liking. Wow, it's just like a trench coat, yeah. Belted coat. That one's a lot more vivid. Oh, you could be Shrek. Look at this shit. It's like inverse Shrek. I'm still gonna go with that original choice because I do just like that. I think it looks good. And we're gonna stick with the same gloves. Yeah, there aren't more glove options. There are more glove options. They're just restricted to the premium version. But that's fine. I really need to change the shoes. The shoes are looking so dumb. What about just that? That's fine, right? Just the same ones but brown? Or maybe some boots? Now there we go. There's the Christmas elf vibe that we were looking for, right? That's what we wanted. Those are massive. Look at the heels on them things. I don't mind these. Although that brown isn't the brown I expected. I think maybe the first color on these is just like the default option. And it doesn't always perfectly reflect what you're actually going to get. It's just like sandals. It'd be good for like a desert type vibe. What other shoes do we have? What are these? Rain boots. I like those actually. They fit. I'm liking the look of this. What do we think? I think this looks pretty good. Looks like a male Zelda with drag. I may have been inspired. Just maybe. I do really like Zelda. Be our goth baddie and choose the high boots. If they could be in black, that, yeah, 100%. Worker boots. Get my docks in Hytale. Hell yeah. I don't actually own docks. Kind of wish I did. Converse? That's just straight up Converse, right? Got my red Converse in game. Oh, I wish there was an actual like deep dark brown for these, and they would be so good. Need something similar to that. Those are massive. They look kind of good though. Warm boots. I think I'm going to go with the rain boots, and we're going to go with them in that shade. Yeah, I'm liking that. And I think that will do it. There's my Hytale. Didn't spend too long. Okay. Exploration. It's not called survival. It's called exploration mode. I'm going to call it... I don't know. It's not really important, is it? Okay, Skal plays Hytale. PvP, doesn't really matter. Fall damage, day-night cycle. Oh, I like that. See, I don't know how long the day-night cycle actually is, so I'm going to leave it at 1 times for now. But having the option to change that in the future, that would be really nice. Doctor Who, yeah, you could fully do a Doctor Who character in this. There was like a suit, definitely. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not going to change the day-night cycle for now, but I like that the option is there. Partial drop on inventory penalty. That's interesting. I'm going to leave these at defaults for now. Resource loss percentage on death is at 50. Durability loss on death is at 10. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I have no idea what it meant. So I get what you mean, though. If it's at 0.5 times, does that mean that the day is moving slower, or does it mean the length of the day is slower? So, or less, I guess. Who knows? We will not find out today. Yeah, I think it's Subnautica has different durations for day and night, and I don't think you can manipulate those. Maybe you can manipulate those, but having the ability to change both would be nice. Okay, I don't exist. Good start. I mean, you don't exist in Minecraft either, right? So... I have a fist, though. That's good. Oh, and I punch with both hands. And it always switches. Okay, neat. Did I throw that? I did. Oh. And it's gone now. Maybe that was a different one. Maybe I just picked up another one. I'm not sure. That's interesting. I like how he like, punches at the candle. He's like wafting the flame away with his hand, you know? What is... Whoa. Is there like auto step? There is. Okay, that's fine. Medium stone rubble. I only clicked the 1 time. What's going on? Whoa. Okay. Are we back? We're back. Whoa. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, thank you. We're back. Good. Yeah, OBS crashed, so that was fun. But I was able to restart it pretty quickly, so I think we're good. Oh, okay. that's gone now. I'm going to pick up more stone rubble, I guess. I should really just like get on with it. There's clearly a way to go in this room. If I turn both off, is a chest going to fall out of the sky? That'd be fun. Okay. Okay, then. Where did I spawn? Is it just, like... a cave? Yeah, okay. Okay, this looks pretty good. There's, like, a bird over there? There's no zoom button. Oh! But I can look at myself. Okay. Drifting Plains, the Emerald Wilds. It's just so neat to see stuff in the sky. That's such a rarity. There's like a building over here. Is that zombie? Whoa, okay. Well, okay. Get out. Whoa. I might die. I don't I don't know how strong he is. I'm hitting him with a rock, but he's getting me pretty good. Do I have a sprint button? I do. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Can I even kill him? I don't know how strong he is. I think he's going to get me. I mean, I'm pretty close to death. I have a sprint meter, which is going to run out pretty soon. See if I can climb up this cliff here. Do I just auto? I do. Well, that's nice. He's still chasing me? He gave up. Okay, he gave up. Well, this sucks. What do I do now? Okay, is it going to be like eat food, recover health logic? I hope so. That was like a berry bush. Okay, can I can eat. Okay. Neat. So you get like a little bit of a health boost initially, and then you keep regenerating health after as well. Oh, and it refreshes the buff. So it would be best to wait for the buff to run out and then eat more berries. Okay. I have a stick. I could make a crude sword with plant fiber and sticks. Stick? Okay. How do I get plant fiber? That's what I want to know. Is there any sort of tutorial, any sort of guide here? I can make a campfire. We could probably do that soon. Sticks? No. Sticks? Sticks. Oh, there's plant fiber. Okay. Okay, so I have a sword. A crude sword. I want to get this guy. He messed me up. I'm gonna get some revenge. I don't know which one it was. I'm just gonna try and coax one of them over. Oh, I thought the other one was running as well. Can I block? I can. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I feel a little bit accomplished from that. We got some linen scraps and some bone fragments. Let's get this next guy. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, not... not a good time to look in my inventory. That's fine. Well, it's unfamiliar, I think is the word I'm looking for. I didn't actually lose my stuff. That's interesting. I thought it would be like where I died, but I guess not. Maybe I need to rebuy my controls. I think that's going to make a big difference there, because usually I have tab to sprint in Minecraft, which I'm told is very weird, but it works for me. And yeah, here it's just the wrong controls for what I would usually do, so I'm going to change these up. So yeah, crouch, slide roll. That's going to be shift, and then sprints tab. Walk. I don't know if I need to use walk. Probably not. Use ability. That's interesting. So since tab was open inventory, where's the open inventory? There it is, E. I think on these sorts of menus, it's really good to have a search bar where you can search for what keybinds are doing and also for the name of the action. Because yeah, you see that usability 2 is now bound to E. I'm just going to remove that for now because I don't know. That doesn't work. Okay. You can't do that, apparently. What am I going to change that to then? T? T, why not? Was T used anywhere? Yes, it's used for paste preview. I can just get rid of that. Okay. I'll rebind these as I need to use them. This is typically how I play like modded Minecraft as well. So now I can actually sprint with the sprint button that I like, and I can crouch. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Keep inventory on by default. I'm not sure. I didn't change any of the options, so I'm not really sure. There doesn't appear to be like a parry system from what I can see. Would be nice if there was. I like a parry system. Okay, I'm actually pretty strong. I didn't realize how fast I can attack. It's pretty quick. Neat, okay. Get a lot of sticks from those. That's good. There's a mushroom. Brown mushroom cap. Brown cap mushroom. Nice. You know, as a resource pack author, I feel like I should be commenting on the appearance of this game, and I do actually want to now. It looks amazing. It looks awesome. Like, I didn't realize how much I would like the appearance of this game. I believe it's a 64-bit art style, or is it 32? Should we count the pixels? I'm not sure. Wait, hang on. Oh wait, there's a charge attack. Oh, okay. I want to see how much damage that does, but we'll check after. Okay, so that is the side of a block. Let's count the pixels, shall we? It's 32-bit. It's 100% 32-bit. This is where I died. I got some Essence of Life. I don't know what that does. What else can I make? Let's see. I could make a hatchet and a pickaxe, but I need rubble and fiber for both of those. So I guess we can go and get some more. I don't really know what to do with the linen scraps or anything that I'm holding, so I'm just going to move these all for now. There we go. That works. Did I get more fiber for breaking it with a sword? No, it's just a coincidence. Okay. I do also need these. I kind of want to change... I want to change the controls already. Like, F to interact with stuff is odd to me. It should be E to interact, but also I want to use E to open my inventory. So I might end up moving inventory back to tab. I don't know. I'll decide later. I'm liking tab to sprint for now. And also that should be, like, toggle, not hold. Toggle. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Nice. No hunger bar, from what I can see. Yeah, so you just... It seems you regenerate energy and health more if you've recently eaten. That's what I'm picking up there. Keep harvesting some berries, why not? Oh, hello. You look stronger. Well, you've seen me, so I guess we're going to do this now. And I missed. Okay, there's a good knockback with that. That's nice. And now I'm out of energy. Whew. Okay, it seems my block only does so much. Oh, I might be a bit screwed here. Second death? Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Whew, heal. Well, I was right. He was a bit stronger. He just hit harder. I'll keep eating. Yeah, so you get a little bit of a health boost when you initially eat, but then you also regenerate what I imagine is probably just the same amount again over the duration of that like buff icon that I am actually in the way of. Can I get out the way of that? I don't know if you can see that. I have no idea. The stream preview is a little bit behind. Let's make a hatchet. And a pickaxe. Better cut down a tree. Are there tree... There are! There's tree physics. Okay, that's a win. Oh my god! CTM overlay! And it's Z-fighting with the breaking texture. Okay, that's fine. How deep down does this go? Does it have like a root system? That's interesting. Trees have roots in this game? Nice. This is feeling a lot like a game designed by people who like modded Minecraft, or at least have been involved in modded Minecraft, and I think that's what it is. It's similar to a Vintage Story type situation, which is a game I've not played, unfortunately. But I would also consider playing that at some point. I'm not reading chat, I'm being terrible. Yeah, it is lagging a bit. I'm actually getting an error here. What's up, OBS? Are you not having a good time? It's dropping about 10% of the frames, I think. I'm going to change some settings and see if that makes a difference. Can I do that? Okay. I'm sending slightly less data now, so it might be better. Is this wheat? It is. Okay, the wheat gave me these Essence of Life. A form of overflowing life energy found in abundance around plant life on Orbis, which I assume is where we are. In great enough concentrations, perhaps it could even bring forth sentience where it was absent before. That's interesting. That immediately reads to me as experience crystal, but it being connected to sentience is interesting. We have wheat, ash log, an oak log. Eat some more berries. There's a fox over there. I wonder if the fox is going to run away from me. I bet it's going to be scared, right? You going to be scared? No, he's actually defensive. And then scared. Interesting. Well, the mobs are more dynamic. There's a bunny. Is that a big bunny? Is that a jackalope? It's a jackalope. I kind of want to... If I mouse over it, does it have a name? No. But it's got horns, right? It's a jackalope. Nice. And it's raining. Did you respawn, or were you always here? I'm playing with an app called Borderless Gaming. Because OBS just hates whenever I play things full screen. It just doesn't capture anything. So I have this app which like manually resizes a window to fit my entire screen, and it does unfortunately result in this weird problem where occasionally it will just like stop receiving mouse input, and I haven't really figured out a way of sorting that yet, but it's not too bad. It didn't rain for very long, did it? Or was it only raining in a specific area? Yeah, it rained for like 30 seconds. I'm going to cut down another tree. Because I like the way it looked, frankly. Woo! I find it really interesting that the trees have root systems. That's it's an interesting choice of how to do a mechanic like that, because like now I'm kind of inclined to remove the rest of the tree, but also am I going to end up leaving like a really ugly hole in the ground? And if I plant too many trees, am I going to just have a whole area full of root systems? Is that something I should be aware of? I don't know. Collect more berries. Why not? That's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. Shit. I don't really want to kill you. No. Oh, whoa. That's the strongest thing I've found yet. Okay. Let's get to the fuck out of here. Can I F5? No. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. He's gonna get me. Climb to high ground again, I guess. I can't really think what else I would do in this situation. Is he still chasing? Oh, he gave up. Okay. Okay. That's good. Yeah, he was tough. Don't fuck with bears. Lesson learned. Maybe we should try mining. I also want to check that structure out over there. I want to see what mining is like, though. The block items are massive. Look at that. It's huge. That's unique. Can't do that in Minecraft. What is this? That is marble cobble, and we also have cobblestone. So very similar to Minecraft, they've chosen to go with a generic stone, which becomes cobblestone. We don't have like limestone, which is what I personally think stone should be labeled as. If you place down logs and cut the bottom one, it doesn't fall, though, which is nice. That's good. So it does automatically know when it's a tree, which is good. And it's raining again. I wonder how long it's going to rain for this time. Probably like a minute is my guess. That's a big bird. Is that like an owl? Is it just a big head? I think so. It's an owl, right? I should get a bow and arrow. That'd be fun. What else can we make? I can make a crude bedroll, which comes from light hide. I presume we get from killing an animal. I can make a campfire. I can already make a campfire, so I'm going to make one of those. I want to find a tree to place this under, ideally. I probably don't need to, but I would like to. There's a dude. I think it's the same skeleton guys that I've already found. A cave would be interesting. Interesting to see how far the grass goes into the cave. That's not what I expected. That is a bat? They look terrifying, but sound cute. So I'm guessing they're chill. That mushrooms? Or is that ore? That might be ore, you know. I want to check that. That is ore. What is that? Copper ore. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Nice. That's the 3D model of the ore sticking out of the stone is like so resource pack coded. So many people try and do that sort of thing, but don't do it successfully because of like lighting problems. You're pretty confident for what looks like a rat. I'm gonna get myself out of this cave. Do we have torches? We do. Do we have lighting if I hold the torch? Yes, we do. That's nice. Whoa. Oh, you are actually aggressive. Oh, and you're strong. What the fuck? Okay, well, you're dead now. We got some hide. If I get one more of those, I can make a bed. So I'm tempted to go kill the other one as well. Just heal up a bit first. Can you turn up the game sounds? Yes, I can. I also have OBS set to lower my computer's audio, which I've found is really good for like videos. But I'm just going to remove that. So it's going to be pretty loud now. So there we go. I'm going to get you. I want your skin. Oh, okay. Okay, we can now make a bed. I think. I didn't want to kill you, but I want to find out what you drop, so. Nothing? You drop nothing, okay. I won't kill your friend then. No point. Oh, hello. I find it interesting that they have rats be like an enemy. Like, this is the only, like, underground-themed enemy that I've encountered so far, and it's just a rat. Which, you know, fair enough. Yeah, I did unfortunately turn the music off. I'm usually not a fan of streaming with music because of the problems that it can result in. Which, that was it. Did I just, like, climb up a surface? Because I, like, landed nearby it? I did! Oh, I like that. What are they? They look very bright. I could do the spyglass or, you know, a zoom mod. Be handy. Okay, enough dicking around. I'm going to find a spot to set up a little camp. I'm going to try out some stuff. Stuff that I can craft and stuff that I can build, I'm thinking. We have a campfire, so we'll see what we can cook. I imagine there's already some food that we can make. Because I've got, like, meat, right? Yeah, I've got raw wild meat from killing those rats. Pixel berries. Okay. So it needs fuel. I like that. When I hover over the fuel icon, it shows me what I can actually put in here. Can I split a stack with shift? Yes. How do I split a stack? Is it like Stardew Valley logic? No. It's just take one with right click or take all with left. I'll just put those in, I guess. Turn on. Okay. Nice. And you get like a better health and energy regen for eating this. Okay, looks good. You also get charcoal automatically. If that can be used to make torches, that's a really nice system. Is the rain going to put the campfire out? I don't know. Maybe not. Why did it turn off then? It did turn off, right? Is it because it finished cooking whatever was in it? Let me try this again. So turn on, it cooks the thing, and then it automatically turns off. Okay, neat. Does this go bad? No, it doesn't look like it. No reason not to cook all of them then. Thanks for joining the stream. Cheers. And Stridey's here. Hey, Stridey. Hytale time. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's neat. It's always interesting to see like a new game in general. There's some really good mechanics I've run into already. You just get that back. That's good. What else can I make? So we made a campfire. I will make a bedroll. You can make a chest, which I'm not sure is too relevant yet, but I want to see what it's like. Okay, simple enough. I like the animations. That's good. Nice. We also have a workbench, any stone and any tree trunk. Okay. It's kind of big. Yeah, I can't place it there because the chest's in the way. Neat. Okay, I can make a bow, and it's just plant fiber. All right. There's also crude daggers, which looks like a dual wield type thing. There's a battle axe, and a mace, and stuff I can already craft in my inventory. Okay. Oh, there's loads. So we've got weapons, tools, adamantite, adamantite, cobalt, mithril, thorium. This is like very modded Minecraft coded, right? That's what I'm getting from it so far. We have tinkering. There's a target and a training dummy. Wooden spike traps. That's implying like base building and fortification, I guess. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna make some daggers. I do like a daggers option. Let's see, is it like... So it is defensive. This is faster. Does it cost energy to defend? It does. Okay. Okay. Am I going to be screwed when the sun goes down? I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be like nighttime mob spawns. But we'll just fight and see what happens. I'm unprepared. I have food. I have torches. That looks really nice, doesn't it? God, the particle effect looks great as well. Wow, the higher resolution allows for so much detail. It's really nice. Could look at that for ages. This ain't DST. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Instead of a lock. Yeah, true. It looks a bit different. I like the animations on it though. It's fun. I think a lot of the stuff in this game was actually made in Blockbench, so it might be a familiar animation format, but I don't know. I want to make a bow. We need some plant fiber, so I'm going to go break some bushes. So the dagger only does like half the amount of damage required to break a bush. So the sword is better for breaking bushes. I gotta say, it's pretty nice just like picking up a game like this naturally by just interacting with it. I haven't seen anything about this game. I probably will go and watch some videos about it after this stream, just for my own enjoyment and just to see what's in store. But yeah, it's pretty fun just kind of taking it as it comes and just figuring it out. And the game hasn't been... I mean, I've had like no tutorials. It's just been very natural. Just open an inventory, see what you can craft it, see what that can get you instead. We have a builder's workbench. Is it like a Valheim type situation where we can actually build stuff now? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So it's like a stone cutter, kind of. You're putting materials in here, and then seeing a list of all of the things you can make from it. There's like slanted roof options. That's pretty nice. Trapdoor, table. Oh my god, I bet the building in this game is great. Different plank types. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a lot. Let's give the bow a try. There is a ×10 button, but I don't have that many things. Okay, are there any spooky things? Give me something to shoot at. Or should we just shoot a bird? Look at this sky. My god. It's pretty. The moon looks very weird. There's been a lot of like talk of moons on this channel recently. Yeah. I'm sorry, Forgotten Temple Gateway? What is that? Is that building in front of me? Should I be going there? Death, day 0. Oh. Yeah, I've already died. There's a spawn over that way. I haven't like clocked that there was a compass up until just now. But yeah, there's a Forgotten Temple Gateway in that direction. I think we're supposed to go there, so I might try and head there soon. I don't know how essential it is for me to build a house. So far, I'm not seeing much of a pressure to do that. Don't Starve Together was what you meant. Right. I haven't actually played Don't Starve Together. For whatever reason, my brain is seeing this game, and it's making me think of like Terra Firma Craft. Like, that's what I have come to mind, because the crafting feels like more in depth. And that's it, really. That's all that really came to mind, so I get what you mean. Bow is freaky because you have to punch instead of use. Wait, really? Oh yeah, because I assumed it would be right-click to use the bow, but it's not. It's left-click. Huh. Can I right-click to cancel? No, it just defends. Okay. How do you, like, cancel pulling the bow? Just switch away from it? Yeah, that works. Okay. I'm not using you yet. I'm going to take you back for now. I'm actually going to start storing some stuff. Just everything, I guess. Why not? Everything I can fit, anyway. Give me them. They look important. Do we get a double chest? I don't know. I'm going to find out. We do! Nice. And it's just double the size. Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to place down what we've made so far. With some sticks, preferably. I would like to know how... Oh, never mind. Shift right click. Shift right click and you split a stack. Okay. I feel like I tried that already, but I guess not. Sweet. Also got my comfy bed. There we go. Skal's bed. I can sleep. And it works. Nice. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's cute. And it's morning. I don't think nighttime actually came with any danger, unless I'm getting that wrong. I don't know. Bitrate is going mental. Yeah, the bitrate has been a bit of a troublesome thing, unfortunately. I've lowered the bitrate that OBS is attempting to reach. It's at like 40,000 bits per kilobytes per second. I think that's what that is now. YouTube recommends 51,000, so I'm just gonna lower it again and see if that makes a difference. Although it's dropping less frames now, so I think that's a good thing. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's technically pixel art because you can see the pixels and it's using like limited color palettes and stuff. But you barely notice it. Like when you're playing the game, you don't really notice the pixel art aspect of it. Everything just looks good. It's almost like a stylized extension of pixel art. I don't know how to describe it. But it's good though. I like it. What else can we make? So I've made a bow. I want to try the bow actually. I haven't even tried it yet. Let's go shoot something. You're going to be my breakfast. Maybe not. Oh! Okay, never mind. I really thought it was going to be one hit kill. I want you specifically. Okay, I'm not used to the bow just yet. Woo! Okay, the little duck took 2 fucking arrows to the face and just ran away. Oh, which one was it? I don't know. You? I think it was you. Yeah, okay. Okay, and I get meat. It's just the same meat? Yeah, just raw wild meat. Okay. So it's way better to just kill the rats that you find in caves than to shoot the poor birds. I'm really interested to see how this game develops in terms of its like resource pack community. I have to say, because I'm very interested to give this a try, something other than Minecraft. I've had this idea in my head for so long now of doing like a stylized pack in specifically 24 by 24 resolution with specific parts of the game being really high definition, like fire and particle effects. And I don't know why, but I think that combination of things would look really good. So I just ran out of fuel. Okay. I probably shouldn't have been... I thought it was a shift right click. Okay, shift right click to split. Nice. Can I just, like, shift that? Yes, I can. We have charcoal. And some dandelions. You've already started making a pack. Nice. It appears as pixel art. Yeah, true. Yeah, I haven't really noticed if there is inconsistency in the pixel style yet. I mean, I guess there are for things like the moon and the sky, so... Low res texture based systems look good. I mean, yeah, that's just... what's that called again? Distance-based LODs, right? It's just LODs. So yeah, you could definitely do that. And it wouldn't even be a case of it looking good. The whole point of LODs is to basically just make performance better, right? I love that Stridy's already started making a pack. Is it MS Painted by any chance? Are you doing MS Painted Hytale? That would be amazing. I'd try it. I'd play with it. Hello? Do you want to fucking die? That's what I thought, bitch. Okay. I think I'm going to go towards the Forgotten Temple Gateway. Because that's like the only waypoint on my map that isn't either the spawn or my embarrassing day 0 death. So I want to see what's over there. I'm interested. But we already have access to a couple of interesting things. So we have a repair kit, which costs an iron ingot. So no. We can make copper tools. I don't know how we get copper ingots, but there is this furnace, which is just stone and tree trunks. Let's see what that does. It's big again. A big boy. Okay, I'm guessing that we have ore. Let's give it a try. 3 copper ore. And some sticks. Can I make the wood into sticks? Or are the sticks valuable for something else? I don't know. I don't see a way that I can actually make sticks. Maybe I shouldn't be spending all the sticks on furnaces and stuff. Do you know, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. So, ore. Look at the animation. That's great. It's like bubbly. Not MS Painted yet. Fair enough. You're making the obligatory Minecraft Hytale pack. I literally mentioned that earlier in this stream. I was like, someone's gonna make Minecraft in Hytale. It's gonna happen. And yes, I do have charcoal. Thank you. Do you saying I could use charcoal here? This makes charcoal. That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I can use charcoal. But we have 3 copper ingots, so... That's interesting. So I can make a tier 2 furnace if I have 5 copper, 5 iron, 5 thorium, and 5 cobalt. Used to process ore into metal bars. Upgrading reduces smelting times and increases storage capacity. Okay. So we are going to have to do some mining at some point. It's going to be a part of this, I imagine. What else can we make? I can make a target. I'm going to do that just to see what happens. Let's make a little range here, shall we? Okay. How good's my aim? Okay, well there's no feedback from that. I was playing Valheim with a friend recently, and they added a target in the most recent update. And whenever you shoot the target, you just get a number flash on screen from 1 to 10 just to tell you where you actually hit the target. So I don't think this actually has any use beyond it just being like a visual or training aim goal assistant type words. I don't know. It went straight through the target as well, so I'm not a big fan of that, but we've experienced it now, so there you go. We have a training dummy, which I assume is for melee combat. A wooden spike trap. There's a backpack. I like that. Requires workbench level 2. Oh yeah, so there's workbench level 2 as well. A workstation enables the crafting of more complex tools and items. No artisan is born a creator. Even avatars need time to hone their craft, particularly when bound by the rules of another's domain. I don't think there was much point in me reading that, but fair enough. I'd assume that you only get charcoal from burning specific items, so if it's your bench, we don't get more. You're probably right with that, yeah. So it's just like you just get like a second run with the charcoal. I don't have anything to actually cook right now. Maybe the mushrooms? Let's find out if that works. Yeah, it works. You were right, yeah. So you can just put charcoal straight back in there. Nice. And we have a roast vegetable, which I'm going to put over here with my other food items. Is there a sort button? Sort items. Nice. Quick stack. Put all and take all. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Toggle pocket crafting. I don't know what that is. Find the Forgotten Temple to learn more. Okay, well, we got to do it. We got to find this Forgotten Temple. Let's go find it. If it's just this building right here, then that should have been really obvious, and I clearly just glossed over it, but never mind. Was that thunder? Can't tell. Maybe it's just wind. I'm not sure how I feel about the auto step and jump system. Because, I mean, you can jump 2 blocks, which is pretty cool. That's nice. But it feels really slow to, like, auto walk up surfaces. So I'm inclined to jump more. I don't know. Anyone in chat want to tell me what this is? I believe this is a funky problem that happens in Minecraft as well. But yeah. Hello, Wonky Builder. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it's a tag in the code, so it's not for everything. Fair enough. God, we've been going for an hour. Nice. Okay. Right. I think I should probably get myself into this building. Or whatever this is. Although this is not the Forgotten Temple Gateway. I think this is just a structure. I'm very tempted to see what's inside it. Oh, half slab? Oh, they're half slabs. And they place like how you'd expect. Oh my god. I forget what Mojang's excuse is for not adding half slabs, but it's dumb. Whatever it is, it's dumb. There is nothing in here. That's a bit disappointing. I thought this was like a tower, but there doesn't appear to actually be anything in here. Can I just nerd pole? I can. There's nothing in here. It's just purely decorative. Okay. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just missing it. I mean, this central room looks like it would have something interesting in it. Is there an entrance anywhere? What is this? Oh, hello. Okay. Fuck off. Oh. I don't want to kill you, but you want to kill me. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, I had no energy. No. Okay. Whoa. No. This is a bit messed up. Okay, run away. Oh, I can't run. I'm stamina. Oh, shit. Oh. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. So I get the whole dropping of items now. So when you die, you keep some of your possessions, but some of them drop where you died. So you can always get everything back. It's just how much of it you have when you spawn. So in this situation, I just lost my food and the life crystals, and that's it. Respawn at the bed. That's good. So let's keep a count so far. I died to a skeleton boy and a wolf. And there's some sheep here now. You weren't here before. There's a baby one. And it's so small. Nice. Oh, fuck. No, not again. Not again. Please no. I've already had a run-in with a bear. That was not so fun. It breaks the grid. It does break the grid. I mean, like you said before, it's not really aiming to be pixel art, is it? Like, I think comparing this game to Minecraft is really unfair because it's a completely different style of doing things. But I feel like, oddly, what this game actually achieves, and achieves quite well, is what many people have tried to contort Minecraft into, even though Minecraft was never designed to look like this, you know? So you can really tell that this game is a result of Minecraft. Like, it stemmed from Minecraft, right? Alright. Get fucked. Get fucked. If I hit him enough, is he just going to get staggered? Or, like... Okay, why aren't you dying? Please die. Oh, okay. Thank God. The bow's actually pretty good. Oh. Again, wishing there was a parry mechanic. Oh, okay. Let's eat. Did I see the new Minecraft snapshot? Today? No. I haven't seen that. There's stuff to read. Vertislab, yes. It limits creativity or something. The full block step up acts like a ladder, which is slow, while step up on slab stairs is instant, so it feels very wonky. Interesting. Well, I guess it incentivizes building proper pathways with stairs and slabs, right? Should probably get this stuff before it despawns. If it does despawn, which it probably does. Anyway, back here again. After a little interlude. Sorry, love. Wait. Oh, the lighting. Look at the lighting. Look at that. It's gorgeous. What are you? Can I break you? I don't really want to break this, though. Let's have a look inside. Okay. This is a bucket. Can be filled with water or used to milk cows, okay? An azure fruit. Is that food? It is. Glowing blue mushroom. I'm getting inspired. I'm getting real inspired. Azure fruit. And then apple. Like stalagmites. Or stalactites? I think they're stalactites. The top ones. I don't even know where I got most of this stuff. The yellow petals, I don't know where they came from, but they're here now, so that's fine. We've got medium hide now, which I believe came from the wolves. Ooh. Ooh, wait, what? Is this the Forgotten Temple Gateway? I mean, I imagine it probably is, right? Are you like... What are you? He's just sort of staring into it. I imagine right now this is sort of like a mirror, mirror on the wall type situation, and he's like watching me, watching him, you know? And he's like, is he gonna walk up to me? I don't know. Oh, he's bad. He's definitely bad. And he's coming. Not very effectively, might I add. My mouse has stopped receiving input again. You see that? I don't know why that keeps happening. I do know why that keeps happening. He doesn't take damage from arrows. Okay. He does take damage from arrows. Okay. Maybe just his back is like bouncing off the green things, maybe? Shoot his butt. There's no green stuff there. Why did that not fire? Wait, what? Did I run out of arrows? Okay, I ran out of arrows. That's... I'm not sure I like that, Hytale. So, you load an arrow onto the bow, and it looks charged, but then you don't fire it. And that's the game's way of telling you that you don't have arrows. They'll probably change that. I'm guessing a lot of stuff is still subject to change. Got it. Do I want to fight that guy? I feel like I'm just going to die again. Is he made of rock? Is my pickaxe going to do more damage to him? No. Ooh. Whoa. He's not very strong. He's not very strong. He's got a lot of health, but... Oh, he's... Never mind. Never mind. He's very strong. Can I just leave again? Oh, he's chilling. Okay, we're good. What? He was hitting me with these, like, really weak little punches, and then he did some sort of, like, General Grievous maneuver and did all my health. Like, what? Not today. Yeah, well, it is Wednesday. I assume they might have released one today. And they are going to release more baby animals, I very much reckon. But yeah, no, I have seen the recent baby mobs. They're really good. They're well overdue. They look really nice. So I'm glad Mojang is at a point now where they're willing to address, like, features like that have been so kind of unfinished in the game for so long, like baby mobs, because I feel like the, you know, smaller body, still the same size head was always like a temporary solution to baby mobs, right? Yellow petals are from breaking a flower instead of picking it. That would make sense. I think I swung through one by accident before. Alright, buddy. I don't know how much health he has, but he's pretty easy to dodge. There's that again. Okay. He's not that strong, right? Never mind, he's strong. I don't have any arrows, I forgot. Okay. Yeah, he won't chase me past this point, so I think we're fine. Am I doing something wrong here? Do I need to use something else to fight him? Or does he just have a lot of health? Get back, get back, get back, get back. Okay. I keep wanting to go to the bow, but there's no point. General Kenobi. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, he won't even chase me over here. Okay. He's not that bothered, is he? Clearly. Some blue water lilies and a lily pad. Mossy stone. It's just stone in the inventory. I don't know if he's actually, like, taking damage. Because I've hit him so many times. What is that? I have a status effect, I think? Dude, chill out. I want to check what you gave me. Don't know. There's a thing in the top corner. I don't know what... It's gone now. Not sure. I wonder if his health regenerates when he turns around and stops fighting you. I mean, maybe, but there's no visual feedback for that. So if that is happening, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I feel like I'm not strong enough to fight this guy yet. But I mean, by rights, if I just keep hitting him... What? What is that? What's happening? Oh, okay. I had an ability. I don't know why it activated all of a sudden, but it did. Come here. Ooh. No, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a bit... Oh, I've got the thing again. Oh, I got him! Yeah! Alright. Did he drop anything? He did. He dropped an emerald and 6 green crystal shards. Okay. We're down to the weak food, unfortunately, but it's not a big deal. I'll go back and cook up the wolf meat shortly. Okay. New place. I don't know why the Q ability activated. I'm wondering if maybe I hit him so many times that I filled up some power meter that I've just not activated before by chance. I don't know. Oh, okay. Cool. There's a chest. It has some wood. Beach log. Iron ore. We actually need that. That's good. More roast vegetables. I'm going to eat those, actually, because we need those. And some arrows. Nice. Okay. Eat a roast vegetable. I don't know why I keep going to left click to eat. There's nothing is telling me I should do that. I want to see what happens if I break these. I get the statue. Okay. Statue of a slumbering deity. I like that. That's cool. It's giving Skyward Sword vibes. You know? What? Bones? Nothing. I got a plate. Not a pressure plate, just a plate. There's a chest over here. Wait, does that say high roll chest? Okay, this is like a reward chest. 2 lesser health potions. I like the look of those a lot. The 3D appearance looks really good. Plant fiber and a lot more iron ore. The iron ore is very nice. Very nice to have. This is a bucket. This is a table of some kind. Oh! Nice. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Skal, but yeah, I can foresee that happening in the future, perhaps. Did you always F5 when you sit? You do. How do we actually do the over-shoulder stuff? F5 reset the portal texture. I don't know why that's happening. What actually is the control to go over the shoulder? Because I would like to give that a try. Drop item hotbar. Switch camera mode. V. Okay. Okay. Is it just that in first person? It is. I actually kind of like that. I'm going to give that a go. I think we've got everything from this room. Let's check out the portal. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening right now. Forgotten Temple. No. No. Does this game have dungeons? Is this a dungeon that I'm in right now? Oh. You might have won me over, game. If this is like a survival craft game with dungeons and bosses, I'm sold. I'm going to end up playing this a lot. What is it? Am I in the sky? Oh my god, this is sick. So yeah, this is a dungeon. So my guess is that the little building that I found is essentially the entrance to this dungeon, which is probably just really high in the sky, or might even just be a different dimension entirely. I want to find out, though. Will you guys hate me if the first thing I do in this dungeon is just jump off and find out what happens? Because I want to know where I am. Like, what happens if I fall off? I assume death. But, you know, it could be different. Probably is a food plate, actually. Might give that a try. Hold C to flip it? Wait, what was C? Oh, yeah. Nice. That's neat. I can look at myself. Hello. Lovely. There is a front-facing camera somewhere. Yeah, I believe the C option was the way there. I'm going to jump off and see what happens. Oh, okay. It doesn't let me. Interesting. So you can just like whoop and bam. Wow. Okay. I kind of thought that I was going to end up just falling back to the regular world and just dying. But no, it just teleports you back here. So my guess is that either that's just a failsafe to stop you from leaving the dungeon the way that's not desired, because obviously if I go through here, I'm going to go back to where I was. Or we're just in a different dimension right now. Like, this is just an entirely different world, which has been spawned in just for this. And there are deer over there. And there's a little guy. What are you? Hello? What? What do you do? I don't get it. I don't want to fight you. You look friendly. But what are you here for? Do you have a purpose? I expected a dialogue option, to be honest with you. Do I stab him? No, I'm not going to stab him. I'm going to let it be. There's another one. Is he going to wave as well? Yeah. Hello. I don't have an emote menu to my knowledge, so I do apologize. I can't wave back. Oh my god. The stag with all like petals and vines growing on its antlers. That's such a creative choice. I love that. So nice. There's red mushrooms here. And squirrels. Apparently I can't pick up the red mushroom cap though. I've got space. That's interesting. Can I just not pick anything up here? No, I can't. It's like a adventure mode type shtick. Which actually makes me think even more so that this is in fact a dungeon. Oh, what is this? Hello? Okay. I've seen this already, yeah. Under construction sign. Costs under construction sign. Stock 1. Nice, yeah. Fair enough. Unfinished feature. That's fine. Pick up coconut? I can't do that. It's a tankard. I can turn candles off, though. Is it cauliflower? Is it like a bird's nest? I think so. Hello. A different trader. You actually do trade things. Okay. So you have, for sale, spices, salt, and dough, and they all cost essence of life. So that's a surprise. I thought the essence of life was going to be experience, and based on its description, would give you the ability to give stuff sentience. But it's actually a currency. Didn't expect that. Pumpkin pie recipe, meat pie recipe, an apple pie recipe. They cost greater essence of life. Okay. Wild berry salad. That looks like something I should be able to craft eventually. A winterberry bush and a berry bush. Okay. I'm gonna not do that for now, but nice to meet you, sir. Okay. A lot just came on the screen, and it's already gone. So I think... Is there like a log? Can I see what just happened? There's a map? What? Did I miss that before? Was there a map in the overworld? I'm going to go find out. I'm interested to see. A lot of stuff just came on screen. New memory collected. Hello. That's definitely a jackalope, isn't it? I assume that the memory system is going to be related to, like, questing, is my guess. I really want to see what the overworld map looks like, because I didn't even know there was a map feature. Huh! Look at that! Okay, it appears to just be generating everything, which I did not expect. Okay, no, there is a boundary. It is actually stopping somewhere. Okay. It's generating a massive area, though. Is that a skeleton? Look at that! It's like a ribcage. A spine. It's like a big keep here. I like the look of this terrain. I bet that'd be a real... I bet that would be... That right there would be such a nice place to live. I bet. Another settlement there of some kind. This is the building that I'm in right now. And those are where I died. That's the spawn point. That's my bed. I'm quite interested by the lack of water. Okay, well, there's an ocean here from the looks of things. But yeah, it's very, very diverse biomes in such a close-knit area, which is an interesting choice. Let's go back to this thing. The Forgotten Temple. What have I missed? I figure it's probably an Aether situation where you're at regular coordinates, but lore-wise you're in the sky. Probably so, yeah. Probably. So it is just probably another dimension. Can I hurt things here? No. Okay. Sorry, mister. You sound like a Star Wars character. What is this? What's the big blue thing? Oh, okay. Right. Record 7 memories? There was a thing? Oh, okay. So it's like the camera roll in Breath of the Wild, where you have to take pictures of everything. And Tears of the Kingdom, I guess. But yeah, Avian, there was a duck that we killed. Yeah. Apparently we found a frog in the Forgotten Temple. Quebec. the seedling. Oh, these are like plant people. Like tree people. Again, very Zelda coded. Livestock, we found a bunny. I still think it's funny that the bunny has little horns. It looks like a jackalope. A doe and a stag. Void spawn. Christ. Void taken. What else have we found? Avian. We did find a bear, but I guess it didn't count it because we didn't actually kill it. Maybe? I'm not quite sure. What is this? Oh. That is a little bit disappointing. Under construction. Maybe this is planned to eventually be some sort of dungeon type situation, but it just hasn't been made yet, which is a bit of a shame. I kind of wish they would have waited to release the game until it was more finished, if this is really the state that it's in. But I see how much potential it has, and I'm glad that people are liking it, because that's going to mean that more people do pick up the game just to play what does exist already, and that's going to fund further development, which will make this game come into its own, hopefully. So I'm liking the direction this is going in. Little bit disappointed that things aren't totally finished yet, but we did know this. It's a pre-release early access game, right? I just kind of wish that if this was the format they're going for, where you travel around the world and find these like dungeon hubs, that they would have finished one dungeon, you know? Like maybe they could say, like a Valheim type situation, you know, you've got like 8 bosses around the world, but when the game released, I think 4 of them already existed. Not even one of whatever this is complete. So I don't know what this is still. I can guess at what it will be, but I have no idea. So I guess there isn't really much here for me, is there? A little bit disappointing, that, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, you know? Let's head back to our little camp, and we'll have a look around. Oh, it's nighttime. Ooh. What is that? What the Whoa, okay. Okay. You're horrifying. Okay, what? Essence of the Void. Essence of the Void is the title of one of my data packs. Wasn't it? Or something of the... Resurgence of the Void. Never mind. Resurgence of the Void, not Essence of the Void. That is ancient now. Christ. So I guess the Void creatures are the things that spawn at night? There's a torch over there. Maybe it's like a local difficulty thing. And because it's only like, well, like day 2 right now, there's just not that many enemies still. What are those icons? I don't know what those icons mean. One of them looks like a signal icon, but I'm playing single player. There's no... What are you? It's very dark. Do I have an offhand? I do have an offhand. Okay. That's nice. You can select what's in the offhand. Hello, mate. What are you doing? Oh, it's one of you. Okay. I've fought a good few of you now. You may have killed me once, but never again. Oh, hello. Did he make that sound? Or is there something else here? I don't know. Anyway, back home. as we were planning. I'm terrible at reading chat. I'm sorry, guys. The community wanted the game as soon as possible because of the cancellation. This is not a dungeon, but zone like that will be a dungeon. I don't know if they are a dungeon in the game already. There are buildings that are planned to be dungeons, but they don't have anything in them yet. There'll be random generated dungeons in zones like that where you can break nothing, but maybe they didn't make one right now. Yeah, so my guess of what it will eventually be is correct, and I really like the potential that has. That's like insanely good in my mind. It's actually very close to a game idea I've had myself and hope to one day make, which would be kind of similar to this format where you have like a voxel-based survival situation, but the world is populated by a finite number of dungeons, which you would then go and find, which, you know, would change the playstyle whilst you're in the dungeon, so you couldn't just break everything and cheat, essentially. So if that's what that is, which it looks like it one day will be, then big win. I really like the way that's going. Is it getting brighter? It is getting brighter. Good. Eat some roast vegetables. Can I just mention how I cooked a mushroom and it became a roasted vegetable. Not too happy about that. But, you know, give me roasted fungus and then roasted vegetable for actual vegetables, you know? I thought it was getting brighter, but it wasn't. That's fine. I'm just just holding the torch right by my head. That's just it's a very video game thing, that, right? I'm just still holding the torch, because why wouldn't I be? It's interesting that you just stay in the bed. If you don't move, you just stay there. Neat. Okay, can I place all? Yeah, that works. Nice. Oh, yeah, I have a bucket now. Okay. What should we do? I'm a bit like... I love these kind of games where you can just do whatever you want, but I don't know what there is to do, so I guess we'll just mess around and try and figure out how things work with this. I kind of want to mine and just see what that experience is even like. Can I repair my tools? All that stands between the Goblin Dukes and total domination of the underground regions is that they have yet to understand what this tool is. Nice. That's pretty good. It looks like you can make a repair kit, but it's made out of, like, leather and iron, so I don't think that's what I'm looking for. We could try and make a better workbench, which costs iron, copper, and linen scraps. That could be an achievable goal. There's more things to make here now as well. Farmer's workbench, armorer's workbench, blacksmith's anvil. Okay, so I can see what they've clearly put a lot more of the focus into at this stage of the game, right? There's clearly a lot of like building and crafting systems to look into, which is good. I'm interested to see what those are like. Let's do some mining. I want to see how that goes. I want to see if my pickaxe breaks, if I can repair it. I want to see what happens. We've reached the off-camera mining segment of the stream. What? You can just right-click or click? How do I place the torch then? Do I have to actually go to the torch? That's a little bit disappointing. I kind of hope the offhand would work like it did in Minecraft. But, fair enough. It's pretty good. Hi, Toombo. I did a bit of exploration so far. I'll try and talk through what happened. So I spawned in this cave, which I didn't get told anything. I just kind of appeared here and opened the doors, and here we are. It's F to interact with stuff, which is a bit strange, but I'm getting used to it. But yeah, I died. I got killed by a little skeleton boy. And then we found some rats, which were evil. There's been, like, a bear. The bear was very strong, but gave up chasing me, which was good. There's a little building over there, which was called the Forgotten Temple Gateway. And it leads to a Sky Island type dimension, where I was in adventure mode, and everything was under construction still, with literally yellow and black under construction signs at doorways. So that aspect of the game, the part that I was actually more interested in, the progression, the storyline, is not finished at all. It's not even started from the looks of things. However, the crafting system and the building system is really good. It seems to be really in-depth. There's so many different things to make. And I imagine you could probably pour 100 hours into this game already, just finding all of the different farmables and craftables and building. So you can see which part of the game they've focused on first, which is fine. It makes complete sense. But I imagine this game, if it continues at the speed that it currently is going to be really good at some point in the future. So yeah, I'm kind of liking it so far. It also looks gorgeous as well. It's very modded Minecraft coded. You cut down a tree at the base and the whole tree falls. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it really. I was expecting a Terra Firmacraft type situation, and that is just not the case at all. And I hadn't been mining yet once, so I'm just seeing what happens when you mine. The block breaking is pretty good, because you can break multiple blocks at the same time. Like that. The offhand doesn't work exactly as you'd expect. Even though I have a torch in my offhand right now, I can't place it. I still have to select the torch on my hotbar in order to place it, which is a little bit disappointing. But I mean, come on. This is the first ever release of this game. It's in very early access, so. That's a different type of rock. It's basalt, okay. Okay. Not what I was expecting. But I'm glad that I went mining now. What is this? What is this? Hello? Oh. He's dead. There's another one. Oh, wow, okay. He's throwing bombs at me? Get fucked. He looks like he should be throwing bombs at me. Come here. Got him. I got a bomb! I actually got a bomb from killing him. What is that? What is that? Oh, small trash pile. Okay. So I think this game has goblins, which are on theme. Interesting. Celeste got a big update. Yeah, this is Celeste update 97. It's going pretty strong. I am now 50 years old. Still doing this. What? Why do you climb the ladder so slow? What? Okay, so if you just walk into a ladder, nothing happens. But if you look slightly upwards, you climb upwards very slowly. I imagine... Yeah, I imagine if you look directly upwards, fast. Yeah, that's... Mechanic design is wild. Let me just... What's the slowest I can climb up a ladder? I'm climbing. Oh, no. Right, this is a room full of rubbish. Like a lot of rubbish. Or not? What is that? Large treasure pile. Large pile of books. I'll have these. I'm really intrigued by this. I wasn't expecting to find stuff underground so quickly. Maybe I got lucky. Or maybe the underground is just really dense. I don't know. Oh, there's even an entrance to the surface here. Oh, hello. There's a bat. I already killed one of you, dropped nothing. Curious to see what's down here. Why is it so green? Whoa, okay. I think breaking that rubbish pile just destroyed the entire floor for some reason. Oh. Yeah, so there was a cave underneath it, and I guess it caved in. I don't know how the mechanics are of things like cave-ins in this game. I have no idea. In terms of like gravity of blocks, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not like that exactly because there's just a cave right here, right? But I destroyed that one bit of rubbish and then the whole floor caves in? Is it going to happen again? No. Okay. That feels like a block update type situation then. Given that this is like the most basic sword I can make, it's doing a pretty good job. I have no idea if this has any value. I mean, some of these things are called a big treasure pile, so... I'm guessing maybe. We have 14 large treasure piles. I mean, there's a lot in here. We could take all of this, but I'm not gonna... Oh, there's a rat. Hello. No way. Wait, hang on. Nice. I am the Goblin King. Bring me things goblins like. Treasure, I imagine. Okay, so the game also has an over-the-shoulder camera, which is just activated with V, which I actually quite like. I could see myself using this, definitely. I think the fact you can switch back and forth between them pretty quickly is also a really good thing. This is just decorative from the looks of it. Might be time to head back to our little camp and see if this stuff we've collected actually has any use, because I don't know if it does. Maybe it's just decorative. It very well could be. What just happened? What was that? Something like threw me over the... Whoa. Oh, you can climb chains. Okay, well that's neat. What just threw me? I just like flew across the room. Just I don't know. Yeah, well, that's not very good, is it? Oh. Wow, you can jump up 3 blocks with a big jump and a climb. Nice, I like that. Lots of pots up here. Oh, a chest. Okay, so we have vegetable skewer, roast vegetable, heavy leather, more iron ore, which is good. We need that. We got that. Boom powder. Oh, we have boom powder, yeah. A copper ingot and copper gauntlets. Oh. Oh, look at that. It's a wearable. So we get extra health. We get projectile resistance and physical resistance. So I'm guessing that there's probably going to be like an armor table which we can make, which would allow us to craft those. But we've been lucky in just finding them early instead. That's nice. And now, because that chest was in there, I kind of want to check all of these, just in case they also have chests. Because they probably will. Even have doors. Goblins with doors? They don't know how to make pickaxes, but know how to make doors? I feel like a door is more complicated to make than a pickaxe, no? Ooh, orange glowing mushroom. I like those. Inspiration. Very inspiring. Fall damage. Okay. My guy wasn't that bothered. His legs just snapped and he was like, yeah, I'm chilling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I don't know what that was. Something exploded. How did I get in here? I mean, there is the cave. We could just leave through the cave. I think I'll do that, actually. What just made me jump? What? Something just made me... What? Is it this? It is! Oh, okay. Your crude pickaxe broke and became less effective. They should keep the text prompts on screen for longer. Interesting to see, though, it didn't fully break. It's still there. It's just got a little red wrench icon in the bottom corner now. There's no visual feedback that it's broken. And yet, now it's just as effective as my hand, I imagine. Yeah, so that's fine. So we can go repair it, though. I'm interested to see how that mechanic actually works. Is this where we came in? It is. Let's go back to the surface. It's probably going to be nighttime. It's not nighttime. Okay. Oh, achievement. Swim in the sewage of the goblin folk. Yeah, it's very green. I don't know why the lighting in here is so green. Probably the mushrooms. But yeah, see, everything's just green. The lighting in this game is really nice. That's a little bit funky. Don't quite know what's going on there. Definitely more to get from in here, but I'll come back. Yeah, the missing water blocks, where I believe there was like plants before, that's not good, but it's fine. It's just generation problems, I guess, isn't it? Minecraft could take from Hytale more just decorative blocks, skulls, bones, rocks, placeable items, and more likely mobs that have some character to them. Yeah, I agree. I mean, those decorative blocks, like the junk piles and the bones, that's something that would benefit dungeons and structures massively. Even if it was just an item that you couldn't even use decoratively, just to like rummage from, or you just break it with a single punch and it drops a bone, you know, like it would just be more interesting, more visually interesting than, I mean, what do Minecraft structures have right now? Chests? And that's kind of it. But Minecraft has a very specific style and way of doing things, and they're probably not going to change that, so. I think you can climb up 4 blocks. I want to try that. Okay, let's give this a try. Huh! You can! That's great! It doesn't even look weird because of the climbing animation. That's great. Minecraft could never. Nice. Does this game have physics? No. That's fine. Someone already mentioned that in the chat before. It's just the trees. Only the trees actually obey the laws of physics. Sort of. I mean, they just explode, really. Lots of junk. Okay. Can I make some more chests? I can. I keep left-clicking for no reason. Sweet. brown mushroom mycelium. One thing I will say about this game so far, there seems to be a lot of stuff. Like, just a lot of things in the game. Which is not a bad thing, necessarily. But I'm wondering if there are any more interesting storage solutions later down the line. I am a major, major fan of Applied Energistics. I love the style that Applied Energistics goes for. But that is such a wildly different way of doing things. I have no idea if this game is going to do anything even remotely similar to that. But yeah, bring Applied Energistics to Hytale. I'll use it. I will absolutely use it. We have 4 copper. We have iron now. Let's get the iron cooked up. Do I have any more charcoal anywhere? I don't believe so. But I can burn more of the wood. Right? Do we have a lot of wood? We have a lot of this one. Oak. See how that goes. Because we'll get charcoal from this, right? I'm interested to see how this works, because in theory, using an entire log should be a lot more effective than using a stick, right? So am I going to get more charcoal from it? I'm not sure. Well, it's working. Oh, the water just doesn't update? Like, at all? That's a bit unfortunate. Let's find out. Because I did find a bucket. I don't know how to make a bucket, but I found a bucket. So we could try that. I really like the map. What a fantastic thing to have in the game. There is a body of water there and also behind us. Let's go for the one behind us. I'm interested to see how that happens. And I'm also interested to see what happens when I place water down somewhere else. Is it going to be similar to Minecraft mechanics? I'm not quite sure. I'm not like really keen to just grab every bit of copper we see right now, because I'm not sure how much of it I actually need. There's also... Oh, we've already fought one of these guys before. They're pretty strong. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a wolf. And they're chilling? They don't hate each other? I guess not. I'm just going to go around. I don't want to fight them again. The sword is getting me by, but I feel like it's more because I'm willing to just spam the sword, as opposed to the sword actually being really good. CTM overlays. Yo. Oh. Hakuna Matata. What? Do I not have... Oh, I must have put them away. Okay, never mind. Did he kick me? He's kicking me. Ha! Yeah. Okay, we've got meat. There's no surprise there. Look at that. Seedling woods in the Emerald Wilds. I like the new biome announcements. That's pretty cool. It's a skeleton dude, but he's an archer. There's a chest here. Oh. Wheat seeds. Some daggers. Charcoal. Wood. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Goodbye. World gen problems. I didn't repair my pickaxe yet, did I? Yeah. We'll go find that out in a minute. I just wanted to get some water. Stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted. Get some water. Right. Oh, hello. Ooh. You can defend against arrows. Nice. That's good. Why do you have so much health? One thing I have noticed is that mobs that have already died will continue to make sounds after they die, which is really confusing, because it makes you immediately think that there's just another one nearby, even though there's not. There's corn. Ooh. Sunflowers. So we did actually get some water, right? It's not in the bucket, though. It doesn't appear to be. Okay, it is. It's kind of just lower down now. Oh, that's not even remotely what I expected. If you would have given me like 10 guesses on what flowing water would look like in this game, that would not have been on there. That would have not been on that list at all. That's so interesting to me. What a decision. What a decision that is. Okay. How far can it flow? And does it break stuff? It doesn't. Wow, that looks awful. That looks terrible. Oh no. Oh, Zoe's here. Hi, Zoe. The water is not really updating right now. Yeah, the sort button on inventory chest GUI is something that I don't understand. Why it isn't in Minecraft already? Right? It would be so good in Minecraft's overdue for an inventory update across the board. So interesting feature from the water. It doesn't push me. It doesn't break stuff. It looks really blocky. It appears to be the same as vanilla Minecraft's water in that it goes 8 blocks and then stops, and you get this exact same diagonal pattern. But it's just why does it look like that? Okay, I mean, it's not unacceptable, right? It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not the best thing I've ever seen. Interesting that the water doesn't, like, recollect here. So I lost a bucket of water in there somehow, and now I just can't fix that ever, I guess, unless I go steal the water from somewhere else. If I bucket water and place it somewhere where there's already water, it does place down. So I can actually just remove water from this whole from this whole area, and it will eventually just all clear. I'm having far too much fun with how stupid this is. What is happening here? Yeah, I think there's some work to be done with the water. Definitely. Let's go see how the pickaxe repairs, because we didn't do that. So yeah. Yeah, water layers. It looks like snow layers, doesn't it? It looks like fucking snow layers. Yeah, the water is kind of ass. I gotta say, you've joined the stream at a terrible time, because the water is so far the weakest thing I've seen. Everything else in this game has been pretty good so far. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna go try some other things. I'm actually really tempted to see what the other workstations unlock. I want to get into like metallurgy and maybe like weapon making, because there are different weapons in this game, which I'm a big fan of. Valheim, which I keep referring to because I love Valheim, gives you so many options for what weapons you can use. And this game appears to have that as well. You've got daggers, battle axes, swords. There was a mace. So, yeah, I mean, different damage types. I think there's damage types. Was there damage types? 200 signature energy? I'm not sure. Maybe there wasn't damage types. But no, there are, because my gauntlets give me physical and projectile resistance. So I guess there are some sort of damage types in this game. Also, when it rains, I mean, you just saw that, right? It rained for like 5 seconds. What is that? I don't understand why that's happening. Not complaining, but it's just a bit strange. Like, it's rained like 3 or 4 times already, and every time it's rained, it lasts like 10 seconds and then just clears. So I don't know. It's an interesting decision to make. Give my daggers another go. I got a scrap mace. That was from the goblin we killed. Wow. That's a heavy weapon. The campfire automatically turns off when it's done, which is also nice. That used up a lot more logs than I thought it would. Like, a lot more logs. But now we can use charcoal. Oh. I really like the sound effects. That's so nice. It also changes in pitch each time. Like, it's got a random range of how much pitch it will vary by, which is really nice. That sort of sound design in inventories is so good. It's so overlooked as well. And this game is doing it well. We have light and medium hide. See what else we can make. We can already make some copper stuff. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. This stuff isn't in my inventory. Is it pulling it from the chest? That's real nice. That's a very good feature to have in a game. If I take this copper and put it in this chest, is it still pulling it? Yes. That's... I want to see more now. Let me repair this pickaxe before we do anything else, because I need to figure out how I repair this pickaxe. So, pickaxe... I could craft one, but... I could swear it said I could repair it somewhere. I don't know how, though. Is it just in my inventory? Because I can craft this in my inventory, so I should be able to, in theory. Memories... Yeah, this is the mobs I've encountered. That was a feature unlocked by going to the sky thing. I don't know how you repair things, and I'm looking. Can anyone in chat tell me how you repair things? Otherwise, I might just Google it. Oh, you guys are talking about the water. Okay. What are your thoughts? I don't want to spend money on it. I mean, it's 20 quid. It's like $23, so I think I spent like £18 on it or something like that, which for me is already a big win because games are getting far too expensive. I am very concerned about how much GTA 6 is going to cost because I will pay it, and they know that. So, you know, we will see. But Nintendo's Mario Kart 8 for £80, Mario Kart World for £80, shit, was not very good in my mind. So I'm all for a game being a bit cheaper. Yeah, there are repair kits in the game, but the repair kits cost iron and leather. So I feel like they're like an on-the-fly, you're away from your workstation type situation, which are more expensive for a reason. I don't want to spend iron and leather on repairing a stone, a crude pickaxe, you know? They dug up the game from its grave and revived it within a couple of months. Seriously? I talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream again, but I was aware of the problems with Hytale, and when that was all happening, I was like, okay, Hytale's just not happening then. That's fine. It's understandable. It happens to many games. And I was surprised to see that it actually got like a release. So that's what happened. They've revived it in like a few months? Because that's incredibly impressive if they have. The game feels pretty complete in terms of the world generation and the crafting and the character creation. Like the things that I've interacted with so far feel really good, and I'm interested to see where they go with it. There's a mod for sounds in the inventory for Minecraft. Yeah, Hytale's... Yeah, I mean, you can see so much influence from modded Minecraft in this game, and it's really good. I'm all for it. It's definitely a good thing. So is repair kits the only way? Because if repair kits is the only... Also, why am I not sleeping? It's nighttime. What's happening? Am I not tired? I had too much coffee, clearly. Yeah, if repair kits are the only way, I don't really... I mean, I'd have to find a way to make light leather. Processed from the hides of common prey found throughout the wilds. Is there like a tannery? There is. There's a tanning rack, which I can make, so I'm going to do it. Okay. Let's make some leather. It just works. Okay. It's very fast. I would not have an issue with this being excruciatingly slow. That would be fine. But okay, that's fine. We'll make some leather, and then I'm going to make a repair kit and see how that works. But yeah. I have a lot of the new stuff. Right. I am confident that GTA 6 will release this year. I hope so. I feel like... Because they initially had a release date of late 2025, right? And then they pushed it back. So we've already seen quite a decent amount of the game. So I'm hoping that it does release this year. I can't know for sure, but I'm hoping. Some light leather. Okay. So we have a repair kit. Alright, how do I use this thing? Okay, so I just repair things. Crude pickaxe repaired, and that is the entire repair kit gone. So it cost me, let's see, It cost me 1 iron, 2 linen, and 1 light leather to repair a pickaxe that cost 2 sticks, 2 plant fiber, and 2 rubble. I don't think that's very good. I think maybe crude tools, which are literally less expensive to make than the repair kit itself, should just break. Like, they're crude. So if they fully use up all their durability, just poof, gone. That's fine. Maybe give me a stick back if you really want. But for stuff like copper and iron tools, it does make sense to then use the repair kit because the ingredients of the repair kit are cheaper than making the tool again. But for crude things, if the only way of repairing a crude tool is with this repair kit, then the crude tool should just break. Because the implication that you can repair it suggests that there is a cheap way of repairing it that doesn't cost the ingredients of like an iron tool. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. I'm gonna be a little bit more confident with my assessment there. I think that makes sense. But yeah, I think we're done with crude tools. Let's get some better stuff on the go. So we could make some copper things, or we could make iron. We would need some light leather for iron, though. Can I make... I have medium hide. I'm just going to put this in here. That's going to make, like, medium leather, I take it. Yeah, can be processed into medium leather at a tanning rack. And we need specifically small leather, or light leather, for this pickaxe. So, ironically, we could make thorium items with medium leather. I do not know where thorium is. I must find it. Yeah, true. Let me get an item frame and put my crude pickaxe on the wall as a memory of the first thing. I actually made the sword first. That was my first creation in this world, to fight the skeleton dudes. You gonna sleep now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, you got to think, right? GTA 6 will come out eventually, so just wait. Like, we know it's going to be good. I mean, come on. Like, look at the track record at this point. So might as well just carry on waiting. It looks like the tanning rack didn't speed up overnight. That's exactly where I would have expected it to be. Which is fine. Not a problem. I would have rather it sped up overnight, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to put the iron in here. I feel like I really glossed over the fact that you can craft and pull items from nearby chests. That's gold. That's brilliant. Very big fan of that. Let's make some workbenches. I'm going to make an armorer's workbench. And a blacksmith's anvil. And I believe that's all we can make right now. Let's give these a try. Okay. So we have helmets, the coolest of which is the cobalt helmets. Although the mithril helmet looks pretty good as well. We can make a copper helmet if we really wanted to. We have a cuirass. Yeah, again, all the different materials you'd expect. These are gauntlets. Yeah. Those look really good. I love the way the armor looks in this game. Boots, of course. Greaves, they're called. And we have shields. Look at that. Adamantite shield. What a sick name. Okay, so that's all the armor you can make. That looks really nice. We can make different swords. Copper sword, iron, thorium, cobalt, adamantite, and mithril. That looks wonderful, doesn't it? Yeah, so we have maces, battle axes, more daggers, and better bows. And there is a crossbow. Not bad. Okay. How do we make the other workstations then? So we have the farmer's workbench, which is just more tree trunks. We'll go cut down some trees. The chef's stove. Have we used up our iron? We have. So we'll get a chef's stove later on. We've already got a builder's workbench. I think I actually put that in a chest somewhere, right? Builder's workbench? Yeah. This is a stone cutter, essentially, for anyone who's joined more recently. You put items in here, and then you can transform them into other things. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that looks great. That looks so good. You can really see how this game is prioritizing looks over logic. Like, there was no wood involved in making that, but it just looks good. So who cares, right? Oh, there are crude repair kits? Oh. I mean, that would make sense. That would have been a lot more logical for repairing the crude pickaxe, but Scott Development says you don't need to make everything within all consequences. You get what I mean? Yeah, I do get what you mean. I think that this whole premise of having like different stations to do different things is really good because it also encourages different building techniques. Like, now I want to have a room for my anvil and my armorer's workbench, and that will be like my smithing room. And then I also want to have a different room for my tanning rack, you know, and maybe like another room for maybe the furnace goes in with the anvil and the armorer's workbench, you know. It's encouraging a themed system for building, which I'm going to neglect because I'm terrible at building. But I'm enjoying the mechanics so far, definitely. I wonder what these green crystal shards do. Okay, I don't know. Let's go cut down a tree. I need more wood, so might as well. I'm tempted to see how the root system works because I sort of saw this before. We're gonna give it a proper look. Nice. How deep down does this go? Oh. I thought that was going to be a lot deeper than it actually is. It's not actually that bad, apparently. Was the oak tree just worse, then? Is this even oak? I don't know what this is. This is beech. Okay. I swear there was a tree I found before, and the log system looked massive. Like it like stretched underground at least 4 or 5 blocks. But I guess I could be wrong. Okay. That's as far as it goes. That was a Breath of the Wild sound effect. Anyone else get that? Anyone else get that? Like the little bird singing in the background? I think they're using like stock audio. Which is... yeah, I just saw another one. They are using stock audio. It sounds beautiful, though. I'm not complaining. It's a thin tree. What? Does it just give you sticks? It just gives you sticks. Okay, that's fine. There's no middle click. That's unfortunate. What? What's the difference? There is no difference. It just looks different. When broken and placed down again. Okay. It's a jackalope. Whoa, okay, wow. You sprung out of nowhere. Were you just in the ground? What was that? And you are actually bad as well. Okay. What? Did he just explode and poison me? What? Or was I already poisoned? There's a bear! There's a bear! Ignore the bear. Ignore the bear. Okay, couldn't find it. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find a crafting recipe for it, so unless I just missed a really crucial early game item that's required for the crafting recipe, I don't know. Do it on an oak tree. They are huge. I will cut down an oak tree. I think these over here are oak trees, aren't they? Is that fiber that they're dropping? Yeah, plant fiber. Fair. I don't know why, but the irritating pickup sound just like registered to me for the first time, and now it's bothering me because it's the exact same sound every single time you pick up an item, and it's quite a repetitive sound. Not, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know why that's suddenly become really obvious to me now. I've heard that so many times, and it just registered that it's really repetitive. I don't know why. Okay, tune it out. Tune it out. It's not there. It's not there. Yeah, these roots are huge. You were right. So yeah, oak trees do actually have pretty deep roots. Okay. What is that? Venom sac. Oh. Interesting that it's not like specific to a spider, it's just a venom sac. So I imagine, I think that what they've done here is they've actually minimized the number of items you get by generalizing quite a number of things. Hence the meat as well. You just get cooked wild meat as opposed to cooked duck or cooked rat. It's just wild meat. Which is probably a good decision, actually. No, it's grow your own trees. Yeah, someone also mentioned this in the Discord before. I'm not entirely sure how you actually grow trees. You craft saplings in the farmer's workbench. Okay. Okay, well, I actually just collected wood to make that bench. So, let's go make it. Give me the berries. Thank you. Got quite the stash of random workstations now. So, we have the farmer's workbench, which looks really cute for some reason. Hexagonal wheels. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, this game has a very interesting art style. I mean, I like it. It's not a bad thing at all. But yeah, hexagonal wheels? I mean, the wheels are even Z-fighting with themselves, which is not okay. Just make them octagonal. Would that have been so bad? Well, I guess they probably still look a bit weird, wouldn't they? But I don't know. I mean, they'll change it. They'll change it. Okay, what do we make? We can make a crude hoe, which I'm actually going to make because I didn't even think about that until this point. This is how you make buckets and shears. We did see a sheep already and a watering can. Stardew Valley gameplay loop. Interesting. There's a feed bag, which is made of wheat. A capture crate, which requires a lot of essence of life. My guess is that is for just right-clicking a wild animal and it just picks it up, which is very, very good if that's what it does. Copper hoe, iron hoe, a chicken coop, that's nice. A fishing trap. Fish bait. And fertilizer bag. We also have, wow, many different seed bags. Okay. And more to come. Find the Forgotten Temple and restore memories to unlock this recipe. There were recipes, weren't there? Yeah. Saplings, there you go. So it's just essence of life. That is not what I expected at all. Greater essence of life and an apple to make an apple sapling? Redwood saplings. Ooh. Okay, I gotta say, that is not even slightly what I expected for like sapling recipes. I never would have guessed that'd be how it works. It's this essence of life stuff is a currency for traders and also how you craft saplings. What? That's a bit interesting. Softwood, hardwood, darkwood. I haven't done any sort of building yet. No. There's Z fighting everywhere. Not a fan of Z fighting. We have greater essence of life, which is crafted from essence of life. We have wheat. Oh, okay. So you can transform wheat into Essence of Life. So you kind of... I guess a part of this game's loop is that you can farm, and then you can use the farmables to make this currency, and then transform that back into other farmables? I never would have guessed. Never in a million years. We have a pile of sticks. You can just craft a decorative pile of sticks. I mean, the options there. That's good, right? There's a beehive. Cost Essence of Life. A vine rug. A sorrel rug. There's a scarecrow. Oh, there's all sorts of, like, grass block variants that you craft, and you craft them with plant fiber and soil. That makes sense. You craft different colors of mud. That's neat. Yeah, it's becoming more and more obvious what the focus of this game has actually been so far. Because if the farmer's workbench is allowing me to craft, like, 5 different grass block variants that don't appear anywhere around me, that's really telling me that their major focus of the game so far has been on developing the building aspect of it. So, props to them. It's cool. I mean, in reality, what they've done is they've just implemented a shit ton of different block variants and given you these, like, really basic recipes to make them all. I mean, these are all just made with soil and fiber, which is something you can easily come across. Even the idea that things are crafted from Essence of Life and things craft into Essence of Life, this feels like a placeholder. Like, surely this is a placeholder because you're using this as a currency. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to craft a sapling and see what happens. I really like the model. I really like the model. The different panes in different directions. That looks great, doesn't it? Oh my god, and they didn't have the different sides of the cross model mirrored. Or they did have them mirrored. I don't know what to describe this as, but you see you rotate around it, and the texture is actually logical and doesn't just flip round unexpectedly like vanilla Minecraft does. Big win. Thank you, Blockbench developers. Or Hytale developers using Blockbench. Or, I don't know, words. I give up. What else can we make? Farmer's Workbench. I can make crops. I can make a lettuce seed bag and a wheat seed bag. Interesting that the sunflower seed bag requires the sunflower itself, but the wheat and the lettuce do not. And these require a higher level workbench. Okay, let's make a wheat seed bag. I have to hoe the ground and then plant. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. What other workbenches do we have access to now? There's the furniture workbench. Again, as I mentioned, big focus so far on building. Can make different chest variants, which actually all look quite nice. Require iron, though. I wonder if they're bigger. Maybe they have more storage in them. That would be good. Different beds to craft. That one's just like a coffin. There's ancient candle. This is all decorative. I mean, it's called the furniture workbench, so, like, of course it is. No fucking way. Oh, you can make these as well. Wow. You can make a goblin throne or an inkwell. Make a pile of skulls out of bone fragments, no less. A wall of skulls. You can make a wooden mug. I've got a tankard. Wait. I don't know how I drink from it. Can I place it down? I don't know what this does. It's a consumable, apparently. Who knows? There's also... Oh, like seasonal things, yeah. So we've got presents, pumpkins, a Halloween wagon. That's just a good decoration in general, really. A winter bauble. Winter garland, lights, wreath. Oh, that's cute. Well, they've got a bunch of different seasonal stuff. What else can I make? Let's see. A salvager's workbench, which I take it requires, yeah, it requires tier 2. That's fine. An alchemist's workbench, so there's potions. That's interesting. We need a lot more venom sacks to make that. And then finally there's the arcanist's workbench, which requires thorium in Essence of the Void. So there is going to be magic at some point in this, which I have no idea how that looks. So that'd be neat. So yeah, not bad. What do we do now? I don't know. Do we get better tools? Do we do some exploring? Some building? You guys don't want to see me build, trust me. It's not going to be fun. Yeah, the Quebec's, I said before in the Sky Temple, very Zelda-coded to have, like, sentient plant people, you know? It's raining again. I wonder how long it's going to rain for. They grow in a single day. Neat. It might be worth doing then. You can just plant a forest. What shall we do? I need more iron. We've only found iron from the from a dungeon though. Maybe we could just move to more structures and see what they have in store for us. Because we obviously we found this, which is the Forgotten Temple Gateway. That was just on my compass to begin with. So that was clearly important. But there's a settlement here. There's a very big settlement here. Can I make a waypoint? I can. Can I give it a name? Oh, is it just a single target location? It is. Okay, that's fine. That's a good way of doing it. Let's do that. Let's go and find that thing. Do I have all the stuff I need? No. Definitely not. Let me get some more food before we go. I guess I have berries. And more berries. And vegetables. I think that should be fine. Oh my god, I have a bomb. Okay, just for fun. I want to see what happens. Oh, what? It exploded like immediately. I thought it was going to take ages to explode. Whatever. Bit of a waste. Never mind. Oh, tree sap. I don't know what that's used for. I do actually need a few more linen scraps because then we can upgrade the workbench. I have more wheat seeds. Okay. Oh, they're already growing. This will be an interesting thing. If we move far away and come back, will they have grown? Like, how far is the game... how far away is the game updating things? You know? It's a consumable... Interesting that these show what they give you. Instantly restores a percentage of health and grants status effects that last for a certain duration. And then this one just says consumable. Is it because I haven't eaten one yet? It doesn't show still. But it just seems to be the same effects as like raw meat. Like the very basic stuff, you know? Oh, that's not what I thought would happen. Okay. I might make some more arrows before we go, actually. The ×10 button is greatly appreciated. That's real nice. I'll leave the hoe here. Anything else we need? I don't think so. I could bring a sleeping bag. And then at least if we, you know, if we find some, like, danger, we can just live through it. Although I don't have any more light hides. We need to hunt some animals as well. Bunch of things to do. Not going to do any of them. Going to go find this thing instead. That's the plan. I'm going to eat some berries on the way, too. You need to water them with a watering can. Are you sure? One of them already grew. Or is it because... Did the rain make them grow? If the rain made them grow, that's cool. You can place mugs on tables. Okay. Mining trip. Yeah, we did already start mining. I could just carry on mining. I think I'm going to go to the structure first. I want to see what else this game has in terms of exploration. We can make a watering can, right? We can. I assume we need to go to water to fill it. Okay, well, if we come across water, I'll fill it up. And then we'll go from there. Let's go find this thing. While we're traveling there, I thought I would talk about a video I'm making right now. A lot of people in the comments of my recent videos have been asking for like a general what's in Kalesti video, because there isn't really like one place to just see everything that's in Kalesti. So I went through every single folder in the pack and laid out like a massive world just filled with everything that's in Kalesti. And I'm currently going through the process of just walking down that line and talking about everything in the pack. And I'm probably about, I want to say 30-40% of the way through, and the video is an hour and a half. So if you want like a ridiculously long play it in the background video, it's coming. It's coming real soon. Is that a turkey? That is the weirdest looking turkey I have ever seen. I mean, is it a turkey? It kind of doesn't really look like a turkey, right? It's got massive feet. Just gonna kill it. Find out. We got dark feathers and raw wild meat. Everything just drops raw wild meat, which is fine. Ah, okay. So yeah, it will speed up the growth. Yeah, I think the rain did help. Like the rain appeared to make it grow. So, yeah. I can actually make a shield already. I've got the copper for it, but I haven't done that yet. The arrow disappeared after he hit me. Anyone see that? I was drawing the bow, and then... Oh, and now the bow's invisible. Okay. Yeah, so I was drawing the bow like that. Why is the arrow on the underside of the bow? How did that happen? But yeah, he hit me and then the arrow disappeared. But the bow was still drawn and it still fired. And yet, if I don't have an arrow in my inventory and I draw the bow, there's an arrow there, but it doesn't fire. Interesting. The kinds of things that will change in the future, I imagine. Or at least we hope. Some nice terrain here. What is that? It's a little campsite. With some bones. And a barrel of nothing. A barrel of berries. Okay. What is that? Hide tent roof. If that salvages table would allow me to craft that back into leather, that would be really good. Actually build pieces. Soft wood beam. Okay. And they actually are like a, yeah, high tent roof, horizontal. So it's different. And there's just a campfire here, which I could just take. But I already have one. There's a box. Berries. Okay. That's fine. Berries are good. It's a bit of food. There's a structure here. This isn't even the structure we were going to, is it? No, it's just another structure. Also cows? Hello? They're a bit scared. That's fine. I'm not going to kill you. They try to kick me again. Yeah, I'm liking how the animals kick you in this game. That's very creative. Yeah, while they're running away from you, they kick you. That's great. Oh, nice. There's a chicken. Hello. And a chick. Holy shit. Why is that so funny to me? You look so bizarre. Oh my god. The 26-1 chick model, like the baby chicken, I mean, come on. Has it got anything on this? It's just a cube. This is like... What was that? I went to look at me again, but he's decided to run away. Whatever. Oh, it's funny. You're going to drop wild meat if I kill you, I imagine. Or are you? Because you're like more of a livestock animal. Let's kill the chicken. I want to see what it drops. It dropped. Yeah, different meat. Raw chicken. It's the same as raw wild meat, but I imagine it has like maybe a crafting recipe associated with it or something like that. And I get light hide, which we do need, so that's good. I should probably be trying to domesticate these animals instead of just slaughtering them, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I think this is another nothing structure. I don't want to waste my time digging into that again, because there's going to just be nothing there. I can't tell if that's world gen or man-made. I think that might be man-made. It is. Forgotten Temple Gateway. It's a different one. I mean, it appears to be the same thing. But we can have a look. I'm more interested to know why there's such a distinct line between these two areas. We'll go there after we go to the next place, because we've already got our target location over here. All you've done, excited to see it. Yeah, you just locked me out of the chat for a bit. I was trying to say subscribers only, even though I'm subscribed. What? Strange YouTube chat. Please don't be weird. Yeah, the animals running away and fighting back is a really cool system. Hopefully, in the future, it encourages to take care of them and nurture them instead of killing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would like to domesticate them and see how that works, because it would make sense to, feed them and raise them. Oh, the fens. Rather than just kill everything I see, What are you? Whoa! Oh my god! Fucking Blue Lagoon looking ass. Wait, not Blue Lagoon. What movie reference was I thinking? The Shape of Water? The one that Shape of Water was obviously inspired by, but like the opposite way round. What am I even talking about anymore? Just ignore me. My energy's recovering. Shit. Are you strong? That's one of my problems with this game. I have no idea how strong anything is. So they just beat the shit out of me and then I die. Ooh! Oh, thank God. Okay. Eat. Eat. Quick. Thank you. That's good. Okay. Did he drop anything? He just dropped medium hide. Okay. I would have expected something more on theme, but we ain't there yet. What is that? Was that a nighttime monster just for this area? Because we're in like a swampy biome now, right? Like with the cattails and stuff. Just don't drop anything. This is weird. Oh, hello. I don't think I can deal with you right now. Run away. Run away. They still chasing? They are. Shit. Get distracted. Please. No. Can I jump up here and like get out of their way? They gave up? Okay. I think they gave up. That's fine. They look a lot more well-armored than anything I've encountered so far. So I'm just going to take a wild guess that a crude sword with practically no durability is not going to be appropriate for that. So I will leave them be. And head back home again. Oi. Only 2 deaths today. I think it was pretty good. Black Lagoon. Was it Black Lagoon? Is that what I want to find out now. I'm actually very interested. Oh, it wasn't Black Lagoon. Ugh. Monster Swamp Film? I don't know. Curse of the Swamp Creature? I don't know. It's like an old school film. Old swamp monster movie. Gillman? Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yes, Creature from the Black Lagoon. So you were spot on. Yeah. Shit. That was a bit of a detour, wasn't it? I like the movement in this game. The movement's very good. I saw that some animals can learn to trust you. In one video, the pigs were first on alert, but then started tolerating the player while the player didn't do anything specific for that. So, like, just being in their vicinity and not hitting them makes them more comfortable with you. That's neat. That's a good way of doing it. I think I get no clue how it works. Yeah, well, I guess if you're just around them, like, if you're within a certain area of them and you don't kill them, then they have reason to believe that you're not a threat to them, right? So I think that's pretty good. It's a good way of doing it. I kind of like that this game is so unknown right now. You know, people just discovering things by playing the game. Like, like as I said before, I've not done any research into this video. I have no idea what this game has in store. I just boot it up and seeing what it's like. And so far, I'm liking it. Although, again, I'm more interested in what potential this game has. Because, to me, the more interesting feature of progression is not there. The progression is entirely in the crafting systems right now. And not in some, like, dungeon/boss type system. But it'll get there, I'm sure. People are reviewing it well, so, you know. Is that more copper? Does copper glow? I think it does. It does. Oh, you ain't copper. Storm thistle. Were they glowing because I can hear like a storm brewing? I'm not sure. Oh, the wikis aren't even populated yet. Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, let me have a bit of surprise. What are those trees? So much stuff. Okay, I gotta have a look around and just find stuff soon. There was also that spot I found on the map earlier. Yeah, here. It looks so ideal for a base, right? So I might actually move over there. A backpack would be cool, though. I don't know how we make that yet. I'll go check the recipe. You can activate enemy health bar on the config. Oh! Okay. Okay. Well, I might actually do that. You found a dungeon in creative mode? What was it like? Was it like what I'd expect? Because in my mind, I thought this Forgotten Temple entrance, I thought that was like a dungeon entrance location, and that the Forgotten Temple would be the dungeon. That's how I personally would have done that. I think that would have been really cool. But if the dungeon is just in-world, like it's just a structure you find in-world, that's also cool. Let's sleep. Yes. And he actually does sleep good. Nice. Okay. I should probably sort things better. I kind of came into this not really knowing how much I was actually going to do today, so I've not been particularly organized. But yeah, have some more copper ore. Let's get that smelting. I wonder how much charcoal you actually need per copper ore, because it's taking longer than the cooking does. I think it might be 2 per. Or maybe not, maybe like 1.5 per ore. Not sure. Let's get some organization going. So I'm going to put my plant-like material in this back chest here. Corn, mycelium. No, that's applicable. No. We got plant fiber and flowers and petals and all sorts of junk. Wood would not go in there. Not wood. That would. That would. No. 4 boom powder. Can't throw it like the bomb. Must be a crafting ingredient. And then let's get my... I'm going to put everything wood related in this chest. And then everything else in the left one. That's my plan. So if it's wood, it's going in there. And I guess building. Building as well. We'll do building and wood. No, not that though. That's like misc. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. So we've got wood and building. And I think that should be it. Yeah, we could definitely do with more more chests, but this is fine. This is fine for now. I say as I immediately craft 2 more chests and carry on sorting stuff. I like sorting stuff in games. I don't know why. It feels satisfying to me. Let's do the misc chest. That misc? Yeah, there's a misc. And these are all relevant in some way, I believe. Yeah, okay. Okay. We have a little bit of organization. Very nice. Whew. I know the quick access get axes, lol. Oh, that's amazing. Well, so if you just hold an axe in front of them, they just like get scared. That's great. It gives me lots of hope for the game when it has interactions that niche, because they've gone to the effort of designing a system like that, you know, which can then be used elsewhere as well. It was a structure, but I think Dungeon with Portal will exist later too. They talked about it before the EA release. The EA release? Oh, early access release. I thought you meant like Electronic Art, which is barely art, but you know. I saw some instructions like I found one without that, and it was a really nice dungeon. Not that much loot, but a real dungeon with a boss. So with a boss, okay, that's interesting. We'll have to look for a dungeon as well. Give me my copper. Where does my copper go? In here. So we have 7 iron and 4 copper. Can I make a shield? I can. If I get some light leather, I can make an iron one, which looks way nicer, so I'm going to do that. We have the perfect amount. Maybe we should kill some more animals? Oh, the wheat grew. Nice. Ah, watered crops grow 2.5 times faster. Okay. Yeah, so just watering them would be good. And this tree already grew. So is that going to grow again? I hope so. I'm gonna leave it, because trees having 2 growth stages like this is really good. So I hope it does. Let's go kill some animals. That's the bear. Should we try and kill the bear? Fuck it, let's try and kill the bear. Ooh. Did he just go to sleep again? What? Oh god, oh god, oh god. He was really strong. Ooh. Oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can just defend. It used a ton of stamina to defend, though. Oh, okay. Nice. And he drops raw wild meat. And heavy hide. Okay, so that's how you get heavy hide. Is from the bear. What? Takes 2 arrows to the butt. sprints 5 meters, and then settles down for a nap. All right. Oh, that's another bear. That's another bear. Fuck. Fuck. Can I hide in there? Maybe. Let's find out. Oh, okay. He's given up. Oh. Okay, stay away. Stay away, bear. Bears are tough. Yeah, that was a pretty intense fight. I mean, I just shot him with a good few arrows. And blocking him did work, but I think it used up like 80% of my stamina, so. Now we have heavy hides, which I think is good. I don't know. Is there any reason not to convert all of my hide into just better quality leather? Surely not, right? We have a stick. Oh yes, now we can make an iron tool as well. We can make an iron pickaxe. I wonder how much better this is than the crude pickaxe. I just skipped copper altogether. Let's find out. It was 4 hits to break a block with the crude one. And now it's just 2. Nice. That's really good. Okay. That's pretty good. So you get a very instant upgrade on your tools, which you can feel because of the very specific number of hits required for each block, as opposed to like the continuous mining effect that Minecraft has. Neat. Let's go get a bucket of water. It will grow further. It will grow further. Good. I'll leave it then. I want to see how that goes. That looks really nice. I am very, very much looking at the art in this game as I'm playing it. There's a lot of nice stuff to see. That's a great idea as well. Moss carpet with the moss coming down this side. I've already done that with snow layers. I could do that with moss. Easy. Probably I'm going to call the stream relatively soon. We've been going for 3 hours now. Shame about the little problem in the middle with OBS crashing, but I think it's still going to count as one continuous stream. I'll have to check the video afterwards and see how that's turned out. I might just keep the full stream up for people to watch, or I might just like edit it into a highlights video, but I'm a little bit worried about posting more content that isn't related to Calesti at the moment, because, I mean, 22,000 people are subscribed for Calesti, so if I start posting, like, Hytale and Spore and God knows what else, then, you know, my mouse needs to stop just disconnecting. That's really annoying. Okay, if I have a body of water and I click it with the watering can, oh, it just fills up. Okay. Yeah, so you can... What? I don't get what happened. Because you can see that that's, like, darker now, right? What? Give me my hoe. I want to see how that works. Yeah. So I guess it's probably better to just water it before the wheat is grown, although it did work with the left one, so I'm going to guess that's just an inconsistency as a result of like where the game's at right now. Which is fine. We got 4 wheat and 4 essence of life. So growing crops actually gets you more essence of life, which means I can now go and make more wheat seed bags. So you just get it straight back. So there's no reason not to just plant a bunch of these. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I like this system of doing seeds, of just having the texture just be above the ground like that. It looks fine. Looks great. Looks good. Quite a bit of variation. Yeah, it's good, right? I mean, I try and go for that sort of variation in Celeste, because it just looks way better when you're looking at a large surface of simpler blocks. I was actually just looking at the farmland then, just for that exact reason. I was thinking, like, is this in the middle varied? And it's not, unfortunately. It's the same texture for each farmland block. But it looks good. I like the overlays. Maybe not the execution of the overlays. I personally wouldn't have grass overlay onto farmland because the grass can't spread there, unless it can in this game. But in most cases I've seen it where it's like overlaying to stone and dirt. It looks really good. Looks as it should do. Oh, you can see them. You can see them growing. They're so fast. Holy shit. It's not random tick based. They're all growing at a specific rate. And the tree's grown. Will it grow again? I don't know. Is it going to get even bigger? I'm tempted to make another sapling now, knowing that I can get all the essence of life back from just planting and regrowing. You can also convert the wheat directly into essence of life, but it requires a higher level workbench, which requires essence of life, and also lettuce. We can make lettuce already, can't we? Yeah, it costs 2, though. Okay. Did we use all the essence of life up? No, we didn't. There's a bunch here. I guess it was too far away. So there must be a radius in which these things can interact. Let's plant some lettuce. It's very aggressive hoeing. There we go. Oh. It's kind of odd that I'm struggling for light leather. Quick stack. There's the button I was looking for. Quick stack. That's not enough charcoal. What are my thoughts on the overall look and feel of the game? To be honest, really good. Someone said to me earlier today that their reaction to the game was it feels like a different approach to Minecraft, but with a really coherent direction and art style, and I completely agree. Like, in terms of the actual gameplay, it would be unfair to compare this to Minecraft. It's a lot more similar to something like Terra Firma Craft or Vintage Story or even Valheim, in that it feels more like a crafting and tier-based survival game than Minecraft does. Minecraft is ultimately a sandbox. It's not really a survival game. It can be played as a survival game, but the survival aspect is, if we're honest, piss poor, not very well thought out, and extremely simple and easy. This game is, from the looks of things, a lot more in-depth with its crafting, with its upgrades. Yeah, it's a different approach. But in terms of the art style, the actual visual appearance of the game, love it. Fantastic direction. Not confining yourself to the restricted nature of Minecraft's model and texture system is already brilliant, because you open up the opportunity for things like this. You know, like you would never see this in vanilla Minecraft, and it looks so good. But there are a couple of problems. Like, for example, I just noticed a new one there. There's a lot of Z-fighting. Like the tanning rack, just the ridiculously simple action of moving these legs 1 or 2 pixels over, or even just making it so that they're like an indescribably tiny amount over, would mean that you no longer get this problem. So there are some issues, definitely, that need to be worked out with the art style, but they're more just like issues to do with modeling, just really simple modeling practice issues. The texture style is gorgeous. I mean, this is brilliant. I don't know if you could even really describe it as pixel art, because I'm starting to recognize that maybe my assessment of limited color palettes wasn't entirely accurate. But yeah, there's so much Z-fighting everywhere. There's Z-fighting everywhere, which is a real shame. But in terms of how the game actually plays, in terms of how it feels, in terms of the crafting systems, I like it, and I will play it more, and I'm excited to see how it goes in the future, definitely. Vintage Story comes from a Hytale dev. No way! That makes so much sense. I can fully believe that. But yeah, I did mention it before, but I am going to go make myself some dinner, I think. Probably the best time now. But it's been really fun playing, and it was fun making my avatar as well. I love a good character creation system. It's been really good. I'm actually going to just show him off a little bit here. There you go. My guy in his green tunic. Very Zelda-coded, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I definitely enjoyed checking out this game. It's got so much potential. I'm very interested to see where it goes in the future. I think if this game goes in the way that I'm hoping it does, it could end up taking up a lot of my time. Definitely. I've only scratched the surface with everything today. I've made crude tools and then iron pickaxe. There's so much more to make and find, and I haven't even built anything. I haven't given building a chance at all. Truth be told, I'm not really a builder in any of these sorts of games. Valheim's building system really agrees with me because it's limited and because it's very intuitive. This like voxel-based building system, which is the same as Minecraft ultimately, is so open-ended that I struggle to get started with things. So that's just an issue with me with starting things in this sort of a building style, though. But it's got so many options. I mean, there's a table right here purely for crafting blocks into variants. Like, this is the stone cutter of this game. You know, you can turn any block into bricks, decorative bricks. There's, like, roofing, and there's different slopes, and there's different walls and slabs and stairs and beams, and you can place slabs on walls. You can have vertical half slabs. Mind blown. You know, it's pretty good. This game's pretty good. If you are a creative Minecraft player, then this game is definitely for you. And if you like a good and well thought out progression system, this game is definitely for you. So for me, when this game has like some more fleshed out story elements, like maybe even proper dungeons, or I don't know what they have planned for the game right now. Maybe they don't even have that planned. But whatever they have planned for that Sky Temple thing, I think that's going to be what brings me back to it in the future for sure. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I have no idea why some of you have little crowns in chat. I think I don't know what that means. Wait, can I just like mouse over it and find out? No, it doesn't say anything. I don't know what that means, but thank you to those of you that have crowns for some reason. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed Hytale. I certainly did. And yeah, I might stream it again. So if you enjoyed and you want me to stream this some more, I might see how many views the finalized video gets. Right, that'd probably be a good way of judging it. But I will be more than open to streaming this again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next Celeste video. I am working on it. It's just I'm not working nearly as fast as I was last year, which has been good for me. But it is in the works, and it is coming, and there's some very exciting stuff coming in the next couple of weeks, definitely. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Take care. See you in the next one, and bye-bye.